Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interest. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. The moment you have been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
Hello, what's up, and welcome into the UA Ultimate Autographs Break Room. Ricky the Rain Man Widmer, along with my partner in crime tonight, Steven. Steven, how we doing tonight?
I'm doing fantastic. Ricky, how are you?
You know what? I can't hit a bet today to save my life.
Don't worry, my fantasy team has bet me over the back, so.
But I'm going to be going to the, hopefully, if everything stays how it is, I'm going to be going to the fantasy championship. So
well, there you go.
I
That's
hope
nice.
your bets have been hitting, so we're kind
I don't
of
bet.
opposite.
I don't.
Oh, that's right. The
Holiday
hiatus.
season.
The
holiday
hiatus.
season.
You also talked about the hiatus the last time.
I do.
We mentioned it.
Okay, so that's not true. I don't bet. I don't bet like you would bet.
Yeah, like how I put down
like
money.
Like Mike Evans minus 3.5.
Mm-hmm.
I take 50 cents, and I pray that it turns into $135,000.
But it's only 50 cents.
It's only 50
so it's
cents, so it's justifiable.
Here's 2 quarters.
People play the lottery all the time. Why can't I?
Here's 2 quarters. You saw, I mean, I'm just going to say this. You saw 2 people almost get into a fight over a lottery ticket coming in, you were telling me.
I was terrified.
Those lottery tickets, man.
Whatever I went for, it was no longer worth it. This large gentleman, larger than me, was just yelling at the cashier. Telling him he didn't know how to do his job, just escalating his voice. I was like, I could stay here, maybe be witness to a crime, or I could just go back to Ultimate Autographs and be alive. So that's my choice.
As Cat Williams.
That's why I'm here.
As Cat Williams would say, you made a pimp decision.
I did. I even looked back. Be like, don't look back, because if you do, you'll witness.
Yep. You chose life over anything else there.
I did today.
So let's go ahead and...
I chose you guys.
Yeah. Thank you. I would not want to be here alone. I'll be honest. It's Friday.
Since you're stepping in for Dom, we do appreciate that.
I am. Hope Dom's
That'd be
feeling a little better.
not hilarious, but it would be funny. Ricky's just here alone. Be like, what happened?
I'll be honest. Friday I was here because Common and I went really late on Friday.
To the wee hours of the Saturday morning.
2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. This place gets a little spooky. I don't know how Dom does it. I was hearing noises and like...
Yeah, that's
turning.
fair. Fatigue could also be a factor.
Yeah, but, I mean, who doesn't work from 11 to 3 in the morning, Steven? 11 in the morning to 3 in the morning.
Some people.
So let's go ahead, and I got to get to our randomizer because there's our beautiful trade sheet. We got to hit the rollies. What's our dice roll going to be? How about 7? 7's a good number.
Sounds like a drug.
The rollies. Isn't it a candy? Rolls? Isn't that a candy?
Rolo?
Rolo, that's what I'm thinking
Used
of.
to unwrap those all the time for my mom when she'd make treats.
So we got 7 as our dice roll for today. We do actually have a pre-fill, Steven. We were 1 to go at the end of the 3 p.m. show. How about we get a little naughty or nicey here in the break room with the minis, mini double box. So let's go ahead and set that up. Mini double box number 1. We're gonna get right into it today. Oh, great, cool.
Log back in.
Restream is like first time it's ever happened to me.
Again, you've been here. I think it was about a month ago you were here.
Yep.
We got to make sure that everything is up to tip-top shape. You know the possibilities with YouTube, so.
I do. So, Steven, you'll have to put those numbers in again.
Just drop it one more
as
time.
Now the message has come across. I didn't even see that Steven put out numbers because Restream was like, hey, log in.
Uno mas por
back in.
favor.
Also, by the way, I know we're at the randomization screen, but I just got to do this. Congratulations again to Brady Williams.
Right.
This cool, amazing autism awareness Reggie Wayne lid going to him. Won it in the 12 p.m. show. And
What series was that a part of?
the vault.
The Vault, nice.
The vault. I only say the vault because I'm like, oh, most of the speed flexes are still there in the diamonds. Diamonds was hot at the end. We got 11 boxes, 6 headliners. Vault's 12 with 5 headliners. These minis are 16. This will bring us down to 14. 6 headliners left in the minis. We'll see. Christmas numbers.
Can you just type it in, please?
Yeah.
Just please.
Christmas numbers.
Please, for the technical sake. I know what you mean.
We know what
We
you
know
mean.
what you mean. Just please, Steven. We do appreciate it.
I don't want any, like, well, technically.
Yeah,
he
exactly. He
say
didn't
any-
put numbers. I don't want to hear that. We need the physical numbers in the
Wait,
chat.
I gotta do it. Well, actually.
Oh boy.
What flexes
Thank you,
are
Steven.
left,
Appreciate
Craig?
it.
Craig, we got Mike Allstock, Keenan Allen, flexes in the practice squad. Diamonds, we got George Kittle, Saquon Barkley, and Dak Prescott with 11 boxes left in the diamonds. And then we got Barry Sanders with 12 boxes left in the vault for our flexes. So we got our 2 boxes. Let's go to the randomization so I can get all you wonderful, wonderful people. I was going to say bad boys, but we haven't brought out any naughty stickers yet. So
Yet.
we don't know who's been naughty, who's been nice. Let's go 7 times around. 1, 2, 3. What up, Dave? David Griffin? Skull. Let's hope the Vikings close this one out. I'm nervous.
I think they're going to punt it back to Seattle with just over a minute.
I am not happy about that. How about we look at our list? Skull, is the randomization ain't up. I can give you a good skull. How about Ross? I was almost reading the wrong list, Steven. Ross in the NFC North and South. Steven, Box Caller Magic, NFC East. Dustin in the NFC West. How about Jonathan in the AFC North, Andrew Devonzo, AFC South, Brad Schmola in the AFC East, and Dustin Knowles in the AFC West. Craig Crenshaw say Vault got destroyed today. It's not. There's slim pickings, but there's still a Troy Aikman out there. There's still a Barry Sanders speed flex with the Lion King inscription on it. Still a T. Higgins and a Donovan
And Big
McNabb.
David Energy left.
And Big David Energy left. How about 24-25 Christmas numbers? Of course, Mr. Griffin asking, what's up, you grumpy beast over there? Talking to
you
you,
know.
not me.
Just happy to be alive, David.
Another spin around the sun, Steven.
You know it.
All right. This mini must be good because it didn't want to open. Them the rules. If the box don't want to open or the helmet doesn't want to come out, it must be good. I don't make the rules. I just tell you guys what they are, and I'll tell you someone who may like this one. How about on the Bears mini, underrated in my opinion, Lance Briggs.
Oh.
On the Bears mini, I say underrated because I feel like most people in general, when they think of that Bears defense, they think of, Brian Urlacher, Nathan Vasher, Charles Tillman. I feel like Lance Briggs should be the Brian Urlacher's like, okay, maybe not the first, but should be the second name you think of.
Yeah.
With that defense.
Absolutely.
That's going to be a Ross hit in the NFC North, getting Da Bears. Lance Briggs. So I'm going to write this down, then we're going to see, Steven, do you think Ross has been naughty or nice? What do you think?
I think Ross has been nice.
Little feeling nicey?
Only nice people get Lance Briggs. Nice
Only-
guy.
Only nice people get the Bears? Is
Yeah,
that how
that's
it
how I
is?
say.
Lance Briggs. Let's go ahead. Let me take out the key. Got to use the same key. I'm using my garage key for these. Let's see. Well,
He's nice.
how about Ross is feeling nicey here in the break room? We'll see what Ross has won or what he will win on top of this mini here in the break room. Let me go ahead and put it back in the bag. Back in the bag. Back in the box. Going home to Ross. Come on, Lance. I know you didn't want to come out. Now you don't want to go in. Make up your mind, Lance. Make up your mind. So let's see. Steven, you have not done one of these with me. Yo, what up, Josh? Steven, you haven't done one of these with me. You tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Ooh. Okay. How about a Kellen Winslow Senior football?
Oh, okay. Very nice.
Kellen Winslow Senior football coming to you, Ross. Part of the Naughty and Nice.
I'll go get that football for you. Kellen Winslow Sr.
I believe it's the one that's not in a bag. Saw him this week on a Charger jersey. This one is going to be on the
obviously
football.
the 2000s occurred. I think he was a top 5 tight end of all time before it was all, said and done.
So this is, don't want to even bring it out of this box. This is beautiful. It is, unlike the football we had from Mark Brunell, this is the one you want. This is the Duke. The official football. Beckett cert here. Kellen Winslow with the Hall of Fame 95 inscription on it. Coming home to you, Mr. Miyashiro Ross. Taking home Kellen Winslow. So look at that. 2 wins in the minis for Ross. But that ain't the only one. We got Naughty or Nice, box 25. Oh, look at that. Steven, take a look who's
Give me 1 second.
chiming in on Twitch.
Give me 1 second.
How we doing? How we doing, Jeff? Jay August.
Oh,
Jeff.
very nice, Jay. Welcome in.
How we doing? He says, "Oh my God, Christmas is Christmas canceled?"
Christmas is not canceled.
Ooh, okay.
Christmas is unfortunately relocated.
How about this? How about in the minis? Skull, baby. A double up opportunity. Dante Culpepper
Oh, nice.
on the Viking mini. So Ross, he's like, "It's Jay, remember my secret identity."
Yes, I'm very aware.
I'm not. I'm apparently doxing here.
Yeah.
How about Beckett's cert on the back? Dante Culpepper. That is going to be a Ross hit as well.
Appreciate it.
Steven's like, make sure my phone is plugged in, please. I need it.
No, that wasn't as rude. I didn't say that rudely. I said, can you please?
I know. Did I make it sound like Steven was rude?
No.
Because I'll be honest, some days, yesterday, I didn't plug the phone in, when I was asleep, and I came in. I'm like, I'm gonna need to plug this phone in because it's gonna die. It was at like 40% coming in. So Dante Culpepper.
Yes, of course. I was keeping it warm for you. It's very warm. I do love the plaid or whatever it's called.
We're gonna put that there because I'm gonna put Dante away. Then we'll see if Ross,
Toronto Raptors
it's
vibes.
Still nice. I thought that was yours, Steven.
No, I could never be as stylish.
No, it's my corn. I don't have the bottoms right now. It's my corn jumpsuit.
Oh, there we go.
I had to splurge. I had to buy myself something.
Freak on a leash.
Holiday season, baby.
So let's see. In the 2 seconds that we did this, is Ross gonna stay feeling nicey, or is he gonna be a naughty one here?
He's gonna be a naughty, naughty, naughty boy.
How about this? Ross is still feeling nicey.
Oh.
He's still feeling nicey in the break room. So that means 2 gifts. 2 nicey gifts. That means Ross bought 2 spots. He's whoop, that is not coming out. Ross has not got a possibility of maybe getting 4 items here. Steven, you know the rules.
Stop.
Okay. How about Ross is going to get himself a Thurman Thomas Salute to Service Authentic.
Oh, okay. There you go.
So Ross in this mini double paid. Let me see. I'm going to double check here because I want the what
I think it had-
68
yeah.
a spot. So he paid like what about just like maybe 136 if my math is right. 136 for 2 spots. And he's going to be walking home with 2 minis, Dante Culpepper and Lance Briggs, a Kellen Winslow football, and now a Thurman Thomas Salute to Service Authentic. Mr. August going, uh-oh, math time. You know how we are with the math here.
I don't want to say we, Ricky, but
Me?
that's you and Colin. You and Colin are the ones with the math.
Hey.
Don't hate me. It's true.
Hey. I am 1 test away from being a math teacher, Steven.
Oh boy.
Gotta speed for those kids.
I have taken the courses. Nice Argyle socks, by
Well,
the way.
thank gosh the course is just laid out. You just gotta read it back to them.
Oh, your Timberwolves Argyle. So let's pull this bad boy out for Ross so we can see it. Didn't think we'd get a Thurman Thomas Salute to Service Authentic here. But here we go. Ross getting a full size here in the minis for feeling nicey. Beckett cert on the back. And to be honest, Ross bought 2 spots. He didn't need the 2 spots.
Yeah, he did.
Did he?
Mm-hmm.
They were both 1 division.
Yeah, but who says he would have
We
won? Who
don't-
says he would have been randomized if the other one
We
was
don't know
bought?
which spot that one
Yeah.
is. Okay.
Now, if he would have placed 2 separate orders,
You're right.
then we can nullify it.
You're right.
All right, let's
As
do
you
our-
guys will learn, most of the time, Stephen Ryan is right.
That's why Jay August doesn't like coming into my shows.
Because you're right.
Because I do math well.
Can't pull a fast one on you.
Yeah, he doesn't like that. All right, we got another nice jersey coming up. That's going to be our 3rd box in the Advent.
Thurman in there. I know I put it on the opposite way with the auto facing inside, but we wrote down what it is. Have a good one, Nick.
You have a good one, Nick.
Enjoy your,
Show, take care.
enjoy your Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Indeed. Merry Christmas if I don't see you boys.
All right, so we got
Happy
that jersey.
holidays.
Your laugh, Steven.
It is. I can't take myself too seriously.
How about naughty and nice jerseys? We're gonna see if people are still feeling nicey. We got Kyle, we got Richard, we got Tom, Jonathan. I'll read off the rest of the list when I type because I can't walk
Juwan
into
Jennings.
John.
Can you catch a touchdown?
Tom, Timothy, Joshua, somebody in the break. Give me a box number. This will bring us down to, 20 jersey boxes left. Still a bunch of licensed jerseys out there. Cooper Kupp, CeeDee Lamb, Jahmyr Gibbs, Micah Parsons, The Lion King, Barry Sanders, Steve Young, Chris Carter, Lawrence Taylor. Every photo headliner here is a licensed jersey. So one box number here in the jerseys. Kyle, Richard, Tom Kaz, and Tom X. Jonathan, Timothy Boulay. And then the closer, Joshua Herding. Here in the room. One box number is all we need. What do you need again? You need the Bills to lose?
I mean, I don't need him to lose. Just
You would prefer
I would
them to
rather
lose.
not split this pot of $4,000.
Who did you
with
pick?
8. I picked the Colts.
Good.
It looked good, and then the Colts wanted to scare the piss out of me.
I was going to say, did you 12 from Joshua? Did you
I don't
have-
need the spread. I just need him to win.
Yeah, but did you have the Panthers left in your arsenal or did you pick them already?
What do you mean? I don't pick the Panthers. I'll never pick the Panthers.
I would have picked the Panthers this
You would have
week.
picked the Panthers this week?
Yeah, I
No.
literally beginning of the 12
What do you
p.m.
think,
show,
12?
12.
No.
Beginning of the 12 p.m. show, I told Nick, watch out for the Panthers today, and they won.
Of all the viable options that I had, Ricky, no.
I would have done a sneaky Panther pick.
But then you'd lose.
They won today.
But then, no.
See, you can't say.
Ricky.
But then you lose. But they won
Listen,
today.
listen, Ricky. I could pick from the 32 NFL teams over the
Yeah, but
course.
how many
Listen, over the 18 weeks. Let's do some math, huh? 32 minus 18 means there's going to be 14 teams that I'm not going to use. I can name a lot of teams that I'm going to use that are not named the Carolina Panthers.
I would have used the Carolina
No,
Panthers
that
this
was your
week.
most
That's all I'm
confident pick
saying.
this week. You put 16 points on the Panthers.
Well, I would have if I was still filling it out.
You. Can we get this guy drug tested? That is insane.
I felt good about them against
That
the
is
Cardinals.
insane.
Steven, you know me. I'm not a Cardinal believer.
I know you're insane. That's what I know. Oh
So
my gosh.
you guys can see right here, 7 times around on the randomizer. Cardinal's gonna Cardinal.
He's
I don't
just
know
gonna
what to
say it
say.
with a straight face. To
I
me?
I seriously beginning. I was like, watch out for the Panthers, and then they won.
You put money on it?
Did I? No. I was
Oh,
just like-
yeah.
I said watch out.
Yeah, shush.
I was leaning
Oh, yeah,
Panthers.
I don't want to hear it.
How about NFC North? We got Tom. How about Jonathan in the NFC South? Richard in the NFC East. Kyle in the NFC West. Tom Kaz in the AFC North. Timothy Boulay, AFC South. Joshua, box caller magic, closer magic, AFC East. And Richard in the AFC West.
I'm rewatching this interaction. I need to clip this.
Box number 12 here in the jerseys. Oh, you can't say we don't have fun here. Ooh, how about this?
Can't believe you.
How about little headliner hit, Steven?
Ooh.
How about
Is that Bryce Young?
Young?
No, it's Steve
Yeah.
Young.
Bryce Young on a
Yeah,
Alabama. Could be on an Alabama. It's the same color. You know, with his head coach, Alabama Jones. But Steve Young here, bang, bang, Niner gang on the licensed jersey, Radkey Sports. Authentication here on the back. This is going to be an NFC West hit. Kyle Cassius walking away with the... Let's go ahead and... Oh, I knew it was going to do that because I didn't click it off. Bear with me, folks. Bear with me. He gets the Steve Young licensed autographed jersey here in the break room. Bang, bang, Niner gang in the room. But yes, I said it with a straight face, Steven.
Yeah, I know, and that's why I would have never tailed you.
But if you did, you
Okay,
would've won money.
I'm not betting the Carolina Panthers ever in my life. So there's just that.
Sometimes you gotta live dangerously, Steven.
That's what I do when I'm going for $350,000, not when I'm trying to win a cool 4K.
A cool 4K.
I'm not picking the Panthers once this year. It is a part of my philosophical difference. Have you ever played in a Survivor League?
No.
No. Yeah, you don't have to pick the garbage teams. And as spunky, and as much as I agree with you, Ricky, that Carolina is spunky and they're fun to watch now. I'm not gonna pick them this year.
I just was not. I didn't like a lot of games this week. I'll be honest.
No, I didn't either. Will I admit that the Cardinals and Panthers were on my list of 3? Yes. Was I gonna do it? No.
You were gonna pick the Cardinals?
I was if I was gonna pick them, but I didn't. They're my third choice. It was really between the Colts and the Rams.
The Rams were my mortal lock.
Yeah.
Stu Feiner, mortal lock of the week. That was
Yeah.
the Rams for me this week.
But I like the Colts matchup in the sense that they had to win to stay alive. So
Yep. I was hoping they'd lose, but I'm glad they won. They just got to lose next week.
I mean, there's 3 other teams that are picking, and they're gonna pick either tonight's game with the Buccaneers or they're gonna pick the Packers. I'm guessing they're gonna pick the Packers tomorrow. So deep down, I'm kind of hoping David Saints somehow pull off a miracle, but I doubt they will.
I want the Bengals to make the playoffs.
Oh, who doesn't?
I want to be right.
I mean, there's no way they go to the Super
I
Bowl.
want my Super Bowl prediction to
There's
still be
no.
alive.
Oh my God, they scored a touchdown.
Who? Oh, you're wrong, dude. How about Kyle, though? He gets Steve Young, but he's not feeling nicey. He's feeling naughty. Some people would say, though, winning a Steve Young jersey, if I have to be naughty to win Steve Young, I don't want to be nice.
That's fair. I wouldn't want to be nice if that gave me him either.
So let's
Ronnie
see.
Chain garbage touchdown.
So that's going to bring us, what, over halfway?
Yeah, 2 more boxes
To
to
our
go.
advent?
Any double.
Any double,
Or
any
quad.
quad. So let's go ahead and take a look at the break room. Guys, here's the link to the live break page. This is where all the magic happens. This is your lifeline here in the UA break room. We have everything you need to know right here. We got rules and guidelines. However, if you're like my buddy Duke Nukem, who's like, those are a lot of words, too bad I'm not reading them. Go ahead, watch the video over here. Or you could watch the show, watch the breaks that literally just happened. You can learn how we do the breaks. But if you have questions, Steven and I are here for you. We will answer anything and everything that you need here in the break room. So let's go ahead. I'm going to get this all set up. I like to go through this as efficiently as possible, Steven. Trying to get through everything so we're efficient. How about our Naughty Nice? You just saw 2 of them. The Naughty Nice series is we have jerseys, minis, and this full-size quarterback room helmet series. On each box is a naughty or a nice sticker. Naughty, you just win what was in the box. Nice, we get to draw a card. You could win a free spot in a break. You could win a gift card, a wheel spin, a memorabilia item like Thurman Thomas or the Kellen Winslow we already saw. Here in the full-size quarterback room, every name on helmets are quarterbacks in this series. 5 boxes left. 5 boxes left, 2 headliners. We got Cam Newton on the authentic lid, and then we got Trevor Lawrence in the secondary headliner department in this break. So Cam Newton, Trevor Lawrence are alive. 3 bonus bangers. We get through this. We got a brand new full-size Naughty or Nice coming into the room. So let's go ahead, knock this out. We also have our vault. The vault is one of our staples here in the break room. This is where you can get reps, authentics, and speed flexes. We have 12 boxes left here in the vault. 5 headliners, but 3 vault keys. You might be asking, what's a vault key? That is, in 5 of the boxes, now 3 of them, because 2 have been pulled, there's a piece of paper that'll say, you have won a vault key. Whoever wins that helmet gets to call one of our boxes remaining, B, D, or E. And in the box is some free UA cash, ranging from $50, $100, $200, $300 are the 4 values you could win in those vault keys. We got 3 of them left. Headliners, we got O.J. Simpson on the authentic. We got Barry Sanders on the Speed Flex with the Lion King inscription. How about Troy Aikman on a Lunar authentic for the Cowboys? Donovan McNabb in the listed headliner section along with T. Higgins. 5 headliners, 12 boxes here in the vault. Naughty or Nice, we got the 1 and 4. 3 boxes left. Uno headliner. Brandon Ingram, lone headliner left. 2 bonus bangers. However, that's good for you because not a guarantee, but the non-headliners usually have been leaning more towards the nice. So there's a chance of maybe getting some bonus items here from the Naughty or Nice 1 and 4. We got a double up, a single up, boom. Then we're done with the Naughty and Nice 1 and 4. Brandon Ingram, listed headliner, lone headliner available. The minis we just did, Naughty or Nice, we have now 14 boxes, 6 headliners. Eddie George, Luke Kuechly, Kyron Williams, Ray Lewis, Michael Irvin, and Donovan McNabb, the headliners here in the Naughty or Nice minis. The Diamonds. This was the series that was the hot series at 3 p.m. There's now 11 boxes left. This is our arguably best series in the room because it's all full-size authentics and better. So authentics and speed flexes only. 11 boxes, 6 headliners left. That is over a 50% chance at a headliner. 3 speed flexes remain. We got George Kittle. We have Saquon Barkley, Dak Prescott, all on speed flexes. We also have Ed Reed and Barry Sanders on authentics in the photo side. Listed headliner, we got Drake London sitting there as well in this series. And because they're still available, I can still show off the videos. This is what that Saquon Barkley speed flex looks like. That satin chrome speed flex with the silver visor. And then this one, Steven, might be my favorite just because not only two-tone chrome here for Dak Prescott. Troy Aikman's in the vault. Also has the America's team inscription on this bad boy for Dak Prescott. So 6 headliners, 11 boxes left in the Diamonds. Let's go ahead and get that done. Vault we already went through. Practice Squad is our lowest level full-size series in the room. It also is a mixer, so you'll have jerseys, minis, some slab cards maybe in there, but then reps, authentics, and speed flexes. $50 to get in on the single box. Headliners left in 11 boxes. We got 5 of them. Troy Polamalu on the mini. Ray Lewis on the slab card. How about Mike Allstott and Keenan Allen on the speed flexes? And then listed headliner Jalen Waddle. So 5 headliners, 11 boxes in the Practice Squad. Then we got another 1 and 4 sampler platter, 14 boxes left. How about 9 headliners? Mike Tyson on the boxing glove. Drew Brees on a wicked Charger Saints ripped speed flex. Tracy McGrady, T-Mac on the basketball. John Cena on the Funko Pop. Mike Piazza on the helmet, along with Frank Thomas on the helmet as well. And then we got Luke Kuechly, Jonathan Taylor, and Dominique Wilkins in the listed headliner section. And then last but not least, we did the jerseys. Matt DeMar is what I'm Matt saying. How can Dallas claim to be America's team anymore? I guess once you have it,
you never let it go
until the end. Once you stop using it, that's when someone else will claim it. So as long as you use it, you got it. Jerseys, we're down to 20 boxes, 10 headliners left, 50% chance. Well, 9 headliners left, just under 50% chance at a headliner. How about headliners like Cooper Kupp, CeeDee Lamb, Jahmyr Gibbs, Micah Parsons, Barry Sanders, Chris Carter, Lawrence Taylor, and then George Pickens and Joe Theismann, or Joe Theismann, if you prefer, in the listed headliner section.
I prefer Joe.
Nice. You prefer Joe? Joe. We also got Naughty or Nice stickers there to win bonus prizes if you're feeling nicey after winning items in that series. So, Steven, if you were on their side, not working here, which series would you jump into and why? Which is the most enticing series right now to you with what's left?
See, it's tough to ask me that question, Ricky. Because honestly, I'm not a memorabilia person. Mm-hmm. I am a memorabilia person. I prefer cards.
That's where I'm
at. I prefer cards. But
did you get any new prisms yet?
No, I've seen the boxes though. They do look very enticing. But I just again, along with the hiatus,
JJ McCarthy auto.
You got one in a break or? Yep. Oh, very nice, very nice. But yeah, I've kind of stayed away from that. I'm gonna buy the individual ones that I want. I think, especially once football season ends and the prices die down. But besides that, what I would do, Ricky, is I would scour the room, see what players I personally do enjoy. Players like Cam Newton in the Naughty or Nice QB room, especially since we're down to 5 boxes. A 1 in 5 chance at Cam Newton. I would love to add him to my collection.
Don't get him a lot, even though we've had him a lot this week.
But again, that's the theme of the break room, right? This it comes in seasons.
Yep.
In next month, Cam Newton might not be here. We hadn't had Cam Newton the first 3 years I was here. So that's why I would love to get Cam Newton in that collection. But again, you go over what's left here in the room. The practice squad is always great for beginners. $50, you get a chance to win yourself an All-Star Flex or a Keenan Allen Bears Flex. Keenan Allen had a big day today for the Bears, even though the Bears are atrocious. Just an absolute disaster. Again, I kind of looked to that sample platter, 1 in 4, right? Great ratios, lots of different items. All those items right there you see on the 1 in 4, I wouldn't mind having any of those in my collection.
Talking about the sample platter.
The sample platter, yes. Not the Naughty or Nice 1 in 4. The sample platter with a 9 in 14 chance at one of those.
David's saying, "Don't let you lie to me. You got a Rome prism," is what he's saying.
Okay, well, to be fair to David,
he's like, "You got a few Rome new prisms."
To be fair to David, yes, he is getting me those. I haven't physically received them yet, so I didn't know that I had them. He just sends me pictures, and that's all I know. I didn't know they were mine, so I apologize if I fooled you.
I'll be honest, Steven.
The Falcons fooled people with the Kirk Cousins contract.
I know we don't have prisms in this break room because we're sports memorabilia, but you told me that prisms are king. And I looked at last year's, the ones you had, and I'm like, I don't really like the style. These new ones are great. That's all I'm going to say. They're great. I love them. I'm addicted. One thing, with me personally in this break room, Steven, I'd attack those diamonds. And here's the reason why. Speed flexes. With me, it would be about, you're right, what names do you want? Mike Allstott, if you're a big Buccaneer fan, a chance at Mike Allstott for $50 a spot in the practice squad, a helmet that alone without an auto, without a, what's the word I'm looking for, logo on it, is like a $600 lid. You get the logo, the auto, I got Mike Allstott on it, $50. That's a steal, like you said, Keenan Allen. But that diamond, George Kittle, who's balling out today, almost 100 yards. Saquon Barkley, who balled out today, over 100 yards. And then Dak Prescott, who, yes, he's injured, but guess what? He's going to ball out when he comes back with those Cowboys. I am a Dak defender. Ooh, David said he hit a Kamara color blast.
Oh, very nice.
Nice. So where are we going to go, guys? We did the minis. We did the jerseys. Let's see where we're at. We got 4 to go in the quad and the... So those diamonds might be on the move. We got 4 left in the quad diamond. We got 4 left in the double diamond. Those 2, if those happen, which I think they should happen tonight, that's 6 boxes right there. That brings us down to 5 boxes left. 5 boxes left. So really, if I'm doing my math right, we have, and I know math, 7 boxes accounted for because quad, double, single already up. That brings us down to 4 boxes remaining. So if that quad sells, we put up 1 more quad. We do a quad, a double, a single.
Well, the double just closed.
So then, bingo. So now the quad that's up becomes the last quad. Because we'd have 7 boxes. 7 minus 11 is 4. The new double would take 2 of those away.
Yeah.
So now the quad that's up is the last quad. Last quad we're doing. As Craig said, the double diamond. So we will do that double diamond. That quad now becomes more valuable as it is the last one of the series, folks.
And that will do the advent spin as well.
It will. So double diamond. Ronnie and Craig, 2 numbers. 2 numbers Ronnie, 2 numbers Craig. One each, either of you. Could go to the wheel, although both these gentlemen I know like calling out their own numbers. They love calling out their own numbers. So what are we going to get here in the diamonds? Do we close this out during this show? Do we close out both the diamond and the vault? I know Craig's saying vault doesn't have the speed flexes available like the diamond does, but there's one big one in Barry Sanders, the Lion King, left in that vault. So waiting on box numbers from Ronnie and Craig. I know there's the delay, but we'll get those box numbers. So that means we're down to quad, double, single. And then we'll see how many, if we have to do one more double, if we have to do 2 singles. We'll see where we're at. This will bring us down to 9 boxes. 9 boxes. So we either have to do 2 more singles on top of what's up or 1 double. Craig's saying 14 and 15, please. In the diamonds. 14 and 15 coming up. Let me take those off the ticker. And then take you guys over to the randomizer where 7 is our dice roll for today. So we'll randomize you guys around 7 times. So let me put your names in. 7 times around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoop. Didn't want to do 6. 6 and 7. Yeah. I was looking at it earlier, Craig. I don't know why it's like that because, so like for example, it's like that for both. I just noticed it on the one. I'll fix that. I will definitely fix it. 14-15. 14-15 here in the diamonds. We'll definitely fix that, Craig. I thought it was just on the one screen. It's on both screens. I'll fiddle around with that after we do this break because let's see what's in the boxes. 14 coming up first. Both these boxes called out by Double C. We're going to have, whoa, ahead of myself here. How about we got Ronnie in the NFC North, Craig Crenshaw in the NFC South and NFC East, Ronnie in the NFC West, Ronnie in the AFC North, Craig in the AFC South and AFC East, and Ronnie Sayer in the AFC West. Now we can get to breaking. Didn't read off where we were. It's getting ahead of myself. I'm excited. I'm excited here in the diamonds. 6 headliners left. Ooh. Well, how about this? In the diamonds, how about on the authentic standard Viking here in the room, Aaron Jones on the Viking authentic here in the diamonds. That is going to be an NFC, or not AFC, NFC North hit. That is going to Ronnie, the Slayer Saya. In the NFC North, Aaron Jones authentic. Coming out here for Ronnie. So now it's 6 headliners in 10 boxes after this headliner hit. Aaron Jones, put that there. Aaron, we're gonna have fire on the table, and you're not even a listed headliner. So sorry. I know I'm biased. I love you. We're gonna put you.
You
back.
weren't biased this time last year about the man.
About Aaron Jones? No,
Yeah.
he was a Packer.
Exactly. Don't
He
sit
was,
there
he
with a
was
straight
Josh
face
Andres.
that you
He
loved
was
him.
Josh Andres, this guy last. I love him now because he's a Viking.
Josh Andres loves him still.
Well, I don't know. Now I might love him still because
Well, not still.
Once you're a Viking, always a Viking. But he
Not
wasn't a Viking at that point.
Still.
Then we got box 15. He's like, now let's hope the second isn't the Kittle. As I think I know what headliner Craig is going for. He wants that Kittle. He's not in the Kittle spot right now. How about this, folks? Big old helmet. What's going to be inside? Ooh, how about this, Steven? Had themselves a game today. How about on the Falcons salute to service?
There we go.
Drake London. Little headliner hit here. Listed headliner hit for the Falcons. Craig Crenshaw. In the NFC North, getting his team, the Falcons, Drake London. Beckett Cert on the back. Falcons STS version 1, 2023 edition. Well, 2022 edition, right? It's a first edition. Second one is the Desert Sand, the newest one, or the white ones. But
Right.
congratulations, Craig. Walking away with a Falcon hit.
There you go, Craig. And now what, a 5 and 9 chance?
5 and 9 chance at a
Reflexes?
headliner.
Okay.
Yeah, 33rd and a 30% chance at a headliner now. Or at Speedflex now, pardon me. The odds just went up, and because he's our first headliner hit, I'll leave him out. I'll leave him out, even though salute to service authentic. The first headliner to come out, Mr. Drake London. New quarterback, new times in Atlanta. They get the win today over the Giants, over the G-Men. Michael Penix started his career exactly like you want to, 1-0.
Right. Kyle Pitts didn't give him a pick. Had
Okay.
a clean rap sheet today.
There we go. There we go, Craig. We got it all fixed.
All right. So the quad is good to go. I don't know if you want to do that advent when we catch up.
Yeah, we'll do it when we catch up. I was
Yeah, that quad's
tinker-
ready
I was
for you.
tinkering with the ticker real quick. For some reason, it looked like there were two lines, Steven, but because line one is so long, nobody hit, or someone hit back too many times, made it one. But we're back to two here. We're back to two.
Oops.
Craig saying, ugh, got locked out of the quad. Locked out of the quad. Oh, no. Looks like it's going to be a two-dog race here in the quad box. So I got to buy those spots early before even they come out in the diamonds. How about Ronnie and Matt? 2 men enter. How many will leave winners with 5 headliners left in 9 boxes? After this, it brings us down to 5 boxes left. 5 left, so this is going to be the last quad that we do.
Well, let's wait.
How many will be left?
Let's not be hasty.
Oh, are you saying
Why does
that
it have to be the last quad?
Unless we're gonna take the double down and do a quad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Let's not be hasty.
Did anyone buy into that
No,
double?
no one's bought in yet.
Do we want to do another quad?
Well, let's wait and see.
Okay. Waiting for those
Sir.
box numbers.
Exactly. I'll take them both down in the meantime,
Mm-hmm.
and whatever happens in the quad.
Craig goes, "Thank you, Ricky." And I wanted the Dak, not the Kittle. Okay, I was mistaken.
Yeah, you were.
Well, when I read, now let's hope the second isn't the Kittle, and Craig's not in the NFC West spot. I'm assuming.
That's your.
I
First,
know, but context clues also.
That's your first mistake.
Oh, Mr. Mommy and Daddy, stop fighting. Two box numbers. Well, 4 box
No,
numbers.
August. This gentleman right here to my right, with a straight face, told me pick the Carolina Panthers, and I was like, no.
Yes, I was leaning Panthers today. I literally said it to Nick. I said, I'm
Okay. So
sneaky team to win.
This is the problem, Ricky. You are telling me with the utmost confidence that you're.
I had faith in them.
Okay, that's fine. You have faith in them. XYZ, fantastic. But then you're like, you use words like sneaky. I'm leaning. Like that's not like Carolina.
Well, yeah,
Why
it's not
aren't you picking them?
It's not a mortal
okay,
lock.
Okay, so don't sit there with me when I have other options like the Colts against the piss poor Titans.
Not once did I say you made the wrong pick.
I know I didn't make the wrong
So-
pick. My team won.
So Ronnie came in first, 7-9.
All right.
So 7-9 will do, and then Matt, out of the 4 you did, 3, 23, 29, whatever 2 of those you want.
So 7 and 9 are good.
7 and 9 are good. Matt also wanted 9, so that's fine. But Matt, 3, 23, 29. Matt, you get to pick 2 of those numbers. I'll let you pick 2 of the 3 that you threw out there. But we're doing 7 and 9 for sure because Ronnie's message came in first. Ah, okay. See, I went with the wrong context clues. Matt says your enthusiasm is unmatchable, my dude. Matt DeMars said your enthusiasm is unmatchable, my
I'm just
dude.
saying your word choice is not matching with the confidence you seem to be backing with the Carolina Panthers.
3 and 23.
Oh, that's all I'm saying.
I said my mortal lock was the Rams.
No, but of the teams I gave you, you're just like, why did you pick the Panthers?
I said you
Said
like
maybe
I was
you ever.
I was
The
surprised.
only person in this world that today on Sunday, January 22nd, said, "Why did you pick the Panthers?"
I had a feeling they were
Only
gonna win.
Exactly. Feeling. You're not like this is happening.
Well, yeah, it wasn't like I said it.
I have $4,000 on the line, Ricky. I need a this is happening.
And it happened.
Yeah, because I didn't go with the Panthers.
Let's randomize here. 7 times around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
If you weren't here in
6,
the earlier portion of
7.
the program,
if you're now just joining
now
us.
just joining us. This all just spanned because I'm in a Survivor League. It's down to 8 people. I picked the Colts today, and this guy here said, "Why didn't you pick the Panthers?" Because in my philosophy, there's a reason I'm down to the last 8. Because I don't pick the Panthers or the Titans. I pick the people that are playing them. Those are the first 2 matchups I look at
Well,
every
good thing-
single week.
good thing you
Because
didn't-
obviously, because the Raiders and Jaguars are playing each
Yeah.
other this week, I'm not going anywhere near that.
Good thing
That
you
is- that
didn't
is
pick the
not
Cardinals.
happening.
You would have been out if you picked the Cardinals.
I did it though.
At least, Steven, I'm happy here. At least you picked the Colts. I don't want to even go to the multiverse right now where you pick the Cardinals and then I'm telling you you should have picked the Panthers. That would have been way worse.
Well, I didn't like that one either. I didn't
Yeah.
like that game at all either because I didn't want Carolina or Arizona going to Carolina. That's why I stayed away from it.
Oh, I didn't read them.
But it was the tone of I have 100% confidence in the Carolina Panthers, but the word choice of I'm leaning should have. It's the way I interpreted
I can
it.
be really confident after I knew it hit.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, what?
How about this? Matt DeMars is in the NFC North and the AFC South. Ronnie is everywhere else. Let's break some boxes.
No, you can
here.
pick my team next week. I would love to hear your reasoning.
3 box.
Don't worry,
3.
I'm
This
picking the
one's called out
Buccaneers
by
when they
Matt.
play the Panthers.
Yep.
I'm not worried about that one.
I don't believe in the Cardinals.
Okay, that's fine. That's why I picked the Colts.
That's all I'm saying.
Colts
That's all
need
I'm
to
saying.
stay alive, you know?
That's all I'm saying. How about box 3? This one called out by Matt.
Should I pick the Steelers at home against the Chiefs?
You do.
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not dumb.
Ooh. How about a guy I haven't seen in a hot minute? We actually saw him Friday. How about Ricky Waters?
Oh, Ricky on the
Best
retro.
initials in the game on the
like
retro
that.
authentic.
Ricky.
Best initials in the game because he's got the same initials
Yeah,
as me.
as you.
RW Ricky Waters here on the Seahawk. Retro authentic. Beckett cert on the back of this bad boy. That's going to be number 1 going to Ronnie Sayer in the NFC West. And right there, bada bing, bada boom, 1 down.
Appreciate you too, Mr. DeMars. See, next week it's Tampa Bay and Carolina.
Now that I know what he was going for, I know what Craig Crenshaw is thinking right now. He's thinking no Dak, please no Dak, please no Dak. Three speed flexes still available. Two of them get doubled up by the Slayer here, in Dak and Saquon. Really, he owns all the spots for all
Right.
3 of them, but I'm saying with that one division. Barry Sanders and Ed Reed, 2 great authentics, still out there as well. Yeah, man.
Well, hopefully you win, Mr. Craigshaw. I think I had a chance. I still have a chance because we have a whole nother week to play, but that Devon Achan last second
seven.
touchdown really just burned my crisps.
Did it? Fantasy?
Yeah, it's just annoying.
So box 7, this one was called out by Ron. The next 2 called out by Ronnie Sayer. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Ooh. How about a guy that didn't play today? How about... Oh, wait. Did I read the wrong name? He didn't play today. He didn't play today, but I thought it was a different name. Quickly read it. How about Nico Collins
You played yesterday.
on the Texans? Well, here's why I say he didn't play today. Because at first when I looked at the card, I thought it said Nick Chubb. And then I saw this, and I was like, hold up. Nick, what? No. Nico Collins on the Texan Flash Authentic. Right? Flash Authentic with the red? I think this is the maybe second time I'm ever seeing a Texan Flash. I don't see them much often when I'm in the break room.
They just
but
don't happen for you too much then. Because they come around quite frequently, and they're beautiful.
Texan Flash going to Matt DeMars here in the break room. He has the AFC South. Nico Collins. This team, like Steven said, Beckett's turn on the back. Played yesterday and lost to arguably the best team in the NFL, the Kansas City Chiefs.
All right, the Giants are now sitting with the number 1 pick.
I saw on Facebook our fearless leader, Kamenechev, praising the Chiefs because of all the weapons that will be coming back for them, especially next year with Rashid Rice coming back. This team might be...
Well, I don't think Hollywood Brown will be back. I
Yeah,
don't think.
he-
I think
he's-
DeAndre Hopkins is on a 1-year deal.
Comment said Hollywood Brown might be back for the playoffs this year.
Well, yeah, but also I think DeAndre Hopkins is on a 1-year deal, so
Yeah.
we'll see. I
Does-
mean, they're going to be good.
Does he,
They have
does he
Mahomes.
re-sign to maybe win more Super Bowls?
That's a very possible idea, right?
Does another team just offer him more money to where he's like, hey, I got my one suit? You know, like some of those players that are just like, I just need one. So like if they get it this year, like, hey, I got my Super Bowl. I'm not like Patty. I'm not in this like goat ring chase thing with
Receivers are talked about in a lot different light. it's much more about the numbers than the
Well, quarterbacks are linked to rings.
Yes, you need rings as a quarterback. Receivers, you just kind of need those numbers. And I think DeAndre Hopkins is going to have those numbers. He's going to end up with over 13,000 yards if he plays again. Probably end up close to 14, 15K. So,
Box 9. Call out by Ronnie.
yep, Hollywood was in yesterday. I don't know. It's just got to end at some point. Also, really quick, Ricky,
Go ahead.
when you do catch up, I am Steven. I am not Nick.
Did I accidentally say Nick?
No. There's just a
Oh,
telling. There's just
yes.
a telling thing on the teleprompter.
Okay.
Yeah. Again, the Chiefs, Greg, are at that point like the Patriots, where they're just like, oh, we'll try this guy out
Better.
a little bit.
You know what that's called?
No,
Pulling a Ricky.
no.
When you forget to change the name.
I didn't know you had your own adjective.
Yeah, I did because numerous
I
times,
did.
numerous times when Robbie and I are in on Fridays, we'll start the show and then someone will be like, "Oh, hey, Common and Dom.
Fair enough.
How about a guy you really like? How about David mentioned his name in chat, or how about Rome Adunze?
Oh, there we go. Very
on
nice.
the Bears Lunar Authentic. Double up here, Matt DeMars.
There you go, Matt. Nice win.
Matt DeMars with the double up. So far, they've been trading off with each other. The boxes that Ronnie called have been going to Matt, and the boxes that Matt has called have been going to Ronnie. Got one of his prisms in a break on Friday. I'm very happy about Green Scope. Number 3 Green Scope.
Where the?
Did
Okay. I mean, he looked solid today.
Did Rome have a good game today? I obviously wasn't able to watch because I've been
He
here.
was
all day.
solid. I mean, they all have. Again, the numbers look fine. The Bears are atrocious.
Yeah. Do you think Ben Johnson was kind of being like, "Hey, maybe I'm gonna be here next year"?
I don't think so.
Kind of.
I don't think he'll be here next year.
You don't think he's gonna be the Bears head
No,
coach?
I think they're gonna make a poor decision because it's what they do.
Bring Mark Trustman back.
So
Go ahead.
what, you have one more to do, right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put up the quad again.
Sure.
Because
Even if one flex comes out.
Craig just bought out the single.
So we're gonna be doing that. That should bring us down to
It's gonna put us on a 4.
4. So one quad and we're done.
Yeah, one quad. And
Yeah. I'd rather do one quad than 2 doubles.
yeah.
I'm with you, Steven.
Just get that knocked out.
Last one. Last one. This one was called by Matt, 23. So far, it's been 1 Ronnie, 2 Matt. What will be in here? Ooh. Ooh, boy. Leg itches. Pause for scratch. Steven, my grandmother used to have a saying that
Yeah.
she would tell us.
Okay.
And that saying would go, sometimes you're a day late and $1 short. How about in the last box,
Oh.
Dak Prescott
There we go.
on the 2-tone chrome. Speed flex here in the room. Beautiful speed flex. America's team inscription right here at the top. You can see all of our boxes. Look at them. Look at it. You see everything in the background. You can see Steven over there on the right. Wave, Steven. They see you. See, Steven's waving. Beautiful 2-tone chrome. Beautiful visor. Beckett cert on the back. Let's take a look at this visor one last time. Beautiful. Beautiful lid. Craig was hoping that maybe it would squeak on by into that next single, but no. Double not so fast. Ronnie Sayer walking away with the Dak Prescott Chrome Speed Flex. And that means in this one it's a 2-2 draw. Matt gets 2, Ronnie gets 2. Everyone walks home with 2 lids.
All right, Ronnie, congratulations. Matt, congratulations. Craig does have the next single all to himself.
So, Craig, if you just want to drop a box number, you can just go ahead and drop it, my man. Since you got that single all to yourself, go ahead and drop that number, Craig.
All right, I'm gonna go look for our next diamond.
Did you see what it was called, or do you want me to?
I've already looked at it.
Okay.
I think that was supposed to be it. That's all he said. Unless he
That
told
one?
you something different.
No, didn't he have it in his recap?
Yeah, he did. I looked.
Oh.
So go back, go look, go confirm, go then tell me I'm right.
I don't know what he put in
Right
his
there.
recap. That's why.
It says next diamond is playoff push.
Hmm.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go see.
I would just grab whatever
Yeah, I'm
diamonds
gonna go
back
see
there.
what's back there.
I know there's diamonds back there. I
Yeah,
saw the
figured,
boxes.
I figured there are. I just gotta
Yeah.
make sure.
So
I think I see what.
he said 29. Let's do the CC box. We can definitely do 29, Craig. The CC box we can definitely do. So don't even got to go to the randomization screen. Steven, before he checks, is going to be absolutely beautiful and bring me box 29. Box 29, the CC box going to Craig. Let's see what's in box 29. This brings us down to 4 boxes left. 4 boxes left. Ooh. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Look at what we have here, Mr. Crenshaw. How about on the Bang Bang Niner Gang Speed Flex, George Kittle. George Kittle, right before it came out, he says, it'll be Barry is my call. He's wrong. It's George Kittle on the Speed Flex. So Craig Crenshaw in the single, grabbing George Kittle on the Niner Standard Speed Flex. Beckett cert on the back of this bad boy. Congratulations, Mr. Crenshaw. You're walking away with the Speed Flex George Kittle in the NFC West. NFC West. We flexing. We flexing on him. Boom, hit him with the flex. Hit him with the one flex and we done. He's like, thank goodness I was wrong. Ooh. So that means in the final 4 boxes. Because let's see. We are down to 4. That means the final 4, we got, what, 3 headliners in the final 4?
Yep.
Saquon, Barry, and Ed Reed. That quad should be closing up quick, folks. Closing up quick. Especially with those names out there. Saquon on the Speed Flex, Barry Sanders, E.D. Ed Reed. George Kittle going home to Craig Crenshaw. Thought it was going to be Barry Steven, but he said, thank goodness I was wrong. Now the question is, does he try to throw out the trade to Ronnie for the Dak
All
Prescott?
right, I might. I mean, he might be able to sweeten the pot.
Shoot your shot, right? Beautiful looking helmet on the standard. Also, Don't mean to cover up Mr. Kittle, but we got the America's team, so dual flexes here. George Kittle and Dak Prescott.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and move you guys back a little bit so they can see both of you. Beautiful looking speed flexes here in the room. Kittle and Prescott. We're just waiting for one more.
I think it's closed. Just
And
give
then
me a second.
Saquon Barkley. You're good. You're good. Barkley is the lone speed flex left in the diamonds.
I think we're gonna have a.
A quad to end it.
Nope. Yeah, we're gonna have a quad ended, but we're gonna have a Naughty or Nice QB room one before.
Mhm. Craig Crenshaw does say Ronnie is a Niners fan.
Exactly right.
Craig said, so I'd do that. So Craig has thrown out the offer unofficially, I believe. He hasn't officially
I feel like
said
they've
it.
been in contact, or they can be in contact. No problem.
Yeah.
Okay, this is just all very confusing.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of NRNs going on.
Mm-hmm. Figuring out which is which. You do what you need to do, Steven. We'll wait as long as we need to.
All right, guys, bye. So I gotta do what I need to do.
For your job, Steven.
You didn't specify. You weren't 100% confident in it.
Oh,
All right, here you go. This is gonna be the QB
the
room.
QB room.
Yeah.
QB room will set us up with, will we see Trevor Lawrence? Will we see Cam Newton? Which one are we going to see, if we see any? This is a single box, right?
Yes, as far as I know. The QB's really throwing me off. That should be one they definitely spell out. Quarterback
room?
Yeah. I know it's a lot, but we throw
Yeah.
term
Oh,
QB
'cause of
around.
quad box.
Yeah, we throw the
Yes.
word QB around a lot.
Yeah. So we got Ryan Pilla, Travis Williams, Austin back in the break room, Richard, Mike, Shane, and Robin. Give me that box number, folks. Also, Travis. Welcome into the break room, Travis. How you doing? Travis was in earlier asking about this break. Travis, I know you were in earlier. If you're in now, who's the squad, my man? I didn't ask you that earlier. Robin wants box 4. We could do that, Master Bruce. We can get you box 4. Diamonds, I have to take 29 off, but it doesn't really matter because we're down to the final quad anyway. So box 4 off
I think they're right
in
there.
the quarterback. Yeah, well, I don't know where they are. Those are the 1 and 4s.
Just so there's 5 left.
Yeah, those are the 1 and 4s. I don't know. 4? Oh, I think they're on the floor. They're on the floor over here. That's right. We put them on the floor so we didn't confuse them with the next full size. Didn't want us to accidentally grab the next one. How about we... What? 4. Yeah, 4. Quattro. Thank you, Steven. How about we go 7 times around? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Steven, one thing, I've not been in the room with you since you pointed it out to me. You were the one that made this randomization screen, right?
No,
Or was that Colin?
that was Colin.
Okay. I was going to give you a compliment.
Too bad.
I was going to say, whoever made it and put the dice roll like on top to where even in the randomization I can still see the dice roll. Beautiful touch.
Good old layering.
Beautiful touch so I don't have to forget. Because sometimes I go, what's the dice roll? Oh, it's right up there now. Cool. How about we got Richard in the NFC North, Robin in the NFC South, Ryan in the NFC East, Austin in that NFC West, Robin in the AFC North, Mike Hogan in the AFC South, Shane Swanson in the AFC East, and Travis in the AFC West. Box number 4 coming on up here in the what up, Michael? Michael says, hey, how we doing, Michael? Box number 4 here in the QB room, bringing us down to 4 boxes left. 4 boxes left. Naughty or nice QB room. So we will have a scratch off here. Okay. Ooh. Different kind of cert on this one. How about Steven on the Oiler lid? How about Warren Moon on the authentic? Warren Moon on the authentic Oiler lid with the Hall of Fame inscription. And you've probably seen this before. Maybe. I haven't. Mill Creek Sports?
Yeah, I've seen Mill Creek.
Certificate of authenticity. So it is also Beckett certified as well. So double certed on this bad boy. Mill Creek Sports and Beckett. I'm actually gonna, so they don't get like destroyed, I'm gonna put them both in here so they stay nice. Both certs in there, so they're all covered up. It also has the Beckett sticker on the back as well. But congratulations in the AFC South, Mike Hogan, Mr. Horgan. Sorry, I forgot the R. Mike winning the Warren Moon Authentic here in the QB room. Here in the QB room. Congratulations, Mike. Gonna put Warren away because having Warren Moon as a bonus banger, not even a listed headliner.
Right.
I mean, to be honest, though, I was in the room when we dropped it before the boys came in on Saturday. This series was loaded with names. No surprise, Warren Moon is a bonus banger with the names that you guys could see on the website that were in this series. How about the good old garage key? Because let's see if Mike has been a naughty boy or if he's feeling nicey. And I'm sorry. Womp,
Naughty.
womp. Naughty in the break room. So that is going to be just the Warren Moon helmet for Mike, but I don't think he can't be mad at just winning the helmet.
Mm-hmm.
It's a beautiful, beautiful lid. I almost went to throw it down. I went, hold up, wait a minute. I didn't write down the ticket. Warren Moon on the authentic. And now we're going to get to the final diamond break for the playoff push. It is going to be 4 boxes left. 1 quad here. Ronnie, Matt, and Craig. We're going to put you guys in 7 times around. Get those last 4 boxes and then rip the last 4 boxes. Mike saying that's no surprise. It knows me. Tanner also saying Mill Creek Sports is 10 minutes from him. About 30 minutes north of Seattle. Cool family-owned place.
There you go.
How about 7 times around here
And
in
a lot of
the
our
Diamond
Seahawks
Club
stuff comes from there.
from Mill Creek?
Makes sense, though.
7 times. 7 times. 7 times. So let's paste you guys in. How about Matt in the NFC North? Ronnie in the NFC South. Craig Crenshaw, NFC East. Ronnie, NFC West and AFC North. Craig Crenshaw, AFC South. Ronnie, AFC East. And Craig Crenshaw, AFC West. So that's where we're going to end up We'll break these 4 boxes. That'll be it. Bobby Boulay also before that. Sorry, Bobby. Saying Mill Creek is legit sports memorabilia company outside of Seattle. Like you said, the Seattle stuff. The Seahawks coming from there. So let's go ahead. Stretch my legs, Steven.
4 boxes en route.
I'm gonna move this out of your nice box, just so I don't trip over it. Last 4 boxes. We already know what 3 of these boxes have inside of it. Some of you might be excited already. Probably could have opened them beforehand, but with 4 boxes, I just decided to randomize first. So let's see what's in the first box here. The quad last 4 boxes. Well, how about what Craig thought was going to come out in the last break, the single, but didn't? How about on the salute to service, Barry Sanders here in the break room. Barry Sanders going to Matt DeMars here in the break room. So Matt cleaning up a little bit here in the
I know he's a Packer
diamond.
fan, but he's just cleaning up the NFC North.
I mean, I'll be honest. Like, I know I'm also like not a Lions fan. You said Packer fan for Matt. I'll say this though. Like, if you give me one Lion, that's the auto that you get. Give me Barry Sanders.
Right.
Even as a NFC North opponent, you can real respects real in that sense.
That's true.
The Lion King going to Matt DeMars. And I'll say this, Barry, I usually
Drake London can go.
yeah, exactly. And I think Reggie Wayne's going to get, for the first time, he's going to get the boot, even though I love the autism awareness there. So, Reggie can stay. Dak is definitely going to stay. George Kittle for right now. That means Drake London. There's the Drake London. So, Craig can wave one last time goodbye to his Drake London before it is en route to Craig's abode. Let's go ahead, put you in the bag. All right. 3 more boxes here in the diamonds to close it out.
No.
Oh. I have a feeling I know what it is. Ooh. Pardon me, folks. I nearly punched you guys in the ears there. Going to pull this bag open. It didn't want to open, and that's because he's been hiding until the end. Craig Crenshaw gonna love this one because he's in the NFC East. How about Saquon Barkley on the satin chrome speed flex here in the room? Craig Crenshaw. He said, let's talk offline. Talking to Sean Killian, who said, what does he need to trade for the Kittle? Saquon Barkley here going to Craig Crenshaw. Beautiful. Beautiful satin speed flex here. Beckett cert on the back. Congratulations, Craig. Walking away with Saquon Barkley. Saquon still technically has a chance to break Eric Dickerson's record, but he's going to need about what? Like, we mapped it out in the earlier shows. He's going to need like 232 in each of the last 2 games to get it.
Yeah, he's gonna need a performance.
I'm going scriptwriter, Steven. I say if he even gets within like 300 yards of the record,
He's already within 300 yards of the record.
He's like 400.
No, they said he needed to average 139 across his
Last 2.
those last 3.
We did the math today. He's at like 1680 something.
Plus his 131, whatever he ran for today.
No, I believe the 160 was counting, or the
Oh.
16 was counting, unless they changed it. We
Yeah.
looked it up earlier. ESPN might not have, but we'll double check. My point being, I feel like the last week of the season, the Eagles should just go, you know what? You're playing your former team. You're going for the record in Philly. We're just going to hand you the ball so much. You're going to have a Derrick Henry game. We're going to give you the ball like 40 times, and you're going to get that record. That's what I would do. I'd be like, I'm giving you it. Because, like, the only thing that's tricky is if the Eagles are playing for the number 1 seed, they probably won't do that.
Well, the Giants are horrible, so you never mind.
Well, the Giants are horrible.
No offense.
Yeah, he said, Mike Wilkerson said Saquon at 127 in the first quarter today.
Yeah, exactly. I know they did a pretty good job of negating him afterwards, but
Box 22. What's going to be in here? We know the last headliner. The last headliner is going to go to Ronnie Sayer. Is this
what's the
gonna be
record?
him?
What's the record? To
I think it's 2150.
No, I think it's 2109.
You may be right. I thought it was 2150. Ooh. How about the bonus banger here?
2105.
2105. Okay, so I
Yeah.
was overshooting it. How
Yeah.
about on the Buffalo Bill, old school Bill? How about Thurman Thomas
Thurman Thomas, nice.
on the bonus banger authentic lid going to Ronnie Sayer in the AFC East?
Yeah, he needs to average 133.5 a game.
Yeah, he can do that.
Yeah.
And it all depends on next week, 'cause he only had like 40-some against Dallas the first time. Beckett cert on the back. Ronnie Sayer getting Thurman Thomas. Here in the break room. Congratulations, Ronnie.
Thurman. That was the one we didn't know.
Yep. And you know the one we do know coming out of the last box. Last headliner we have not seen. Bless you. Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Thurman. Thurman.
One of the few of the proud running backs with the MVP.
When you're a running back, you have that QB award. You flaunt it. Ooh. Ugh. And then the last box. He waited all the way until the end to come out here in the diamonds. But after a long series, he is finally here. One of the greatest defensive backs to ever play the game. I don't know why I'm moving. He was a photo headliner. I was looking at him the whole time. But on the beautiful alt logo lid, how about Ed Reed?
there you
E.D.
go.
Reed in the building.
I love that lid.
with the alternate logo, Call the Raven in the room. Beckett Cert on the back. This is going to go to Ronnie Sayer in the AFC North. And just like that, the playoff push diamonds are done. 30 boxes entered. No boxes remain.
Okay, so I can get rid of Reggie and that's Barry. He's good for now, but he might have a short shelf life. Yeah.
Do you want me to put Ed Reed over by Dak or in the back? What you think? Okay.
Or switch him with whoever you want.
Yeah. Then I'll put him in the back so it's an easier switch. Because he ain't going to be one of the highlights here. It's going to be probably Saquon for a little bit. Saquon for a little bit, and then Dacky for a little bit. Got to even out. I hate that. I got to even out the old hoodie strings there. One was getting way longer than the other, folks. Bear with me. Choking myself with that. Diamond quad out the room. Let's get caught up with Chad a little bit. When Hurts went out, Washington crowded the line and shut him down. Yeah, I had Eagles money line. I got worried after I heard Hurts was out.
Yeah, they looked okay for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Did they?
Yeah, they did. They were doing okay, but then it just kind of
Fell out.
Devontae Smith dropped the game sealer.
Ugh.
Like easy, like he just could have went down. They could have kneeled it out, then forced him a field goal, and well, you know the rest.
Well, guys, these are the new diamonds that we have up on the website right now for you. So, photo headliners here in the diamonds, quad, double, single. How about Ed Reed back in the room? So if you missed out on the Ed Reed, he's back in the room. How about Randy Moss on the Chrome Patriots Speed Flex? We got George Kittle on the Authentic. LaDainian Tomlinson Authentic. TJ Watt on the Chrome Speed Flex. Warren Moon Salute to Service Flex in the room. Saquon Barkley back on an Authentic. How about Bijan Robinson on the Authentic? DJ Moore on the Salute to Service Speed Flex. And then on that Eagle White Speed Flex, how about A.J. Brown? How about A.J. Brown, my fantasy wide receiver in my keeper league? We also got Eric Dickerson, John Lynch, Luke Kuechly, Jim Kelly, and Matt Ryan in the listed headliner section here in the new diamonds. Here's that A.J. Brown. This is probably, if it was me and I was in your shoes, this would be the helmet I'd be chasing, folks. I would be chasing this A.J. Brown. It is absolutely beautiful. White with that green eagle wing, green face mask, green visor. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. We also got the TJ Watt here. A little bit of a two-tone chrome. It's got that yellow hint at the bottom, fading up to the normal black chrome, gold visor, yellow face mask. Brand new diamonds. Let's attack them, folks. Let's attack them. But the question is, where do you guys want to go next? The diamonds are closed. The new diamonds are up. 30 boxes, 15 headliner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 15. So 15 headliners, 30 boxes. 50% chance at a headliner in those diamonds. Oh, man. Mike's got all the jokes today, Steven. He said, Ricky, it's a Viking hoodie. Choking is standard.
Oh.
But at least he said sorry he had to. So I forgive you, Mike. I forgive you. Also, Mike, with the delay, make sure we're live, brother, because I said that. I feel like I said that more than 20 seconds ago.
Maybe.
Hoping in that Bucks game, Jalen McMillan. Let's get him going.
No, let's not.
We playing him in fantasy?
Yep.
Well, I'm playing him.
Well, that's your poor decision. I don't want him to do anything. I'm cool with him just.
Do you have Mike Evans in your?
I do.
Okay. So what if like Mike Evans?
No, there's just not a world where I want Jalen McMillan to have success.
How many points are you down?
I'm not down. I just don't need him to have. Oh, there you go. 14 yards for Jalen McMillan.
How many points are you up?
14.
Okay. Well, Ronnie's saying I gotta run, guys. If Craig wants to trade the Saquon for Dak that we got, he agrees. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas, Ronnie.
Merry Christmas, Ronnie.
So, Craig, it's up to you. Ronnie's agreed. So, Craig, if you want the Dak, you want to switch the. If you want the Dak and want to give up the Saquon for it, Ronnie says he agrees. Saquon Barkley. Beautiful Saquon Barkley lid. I love these like satin chromes.
Yeah, those
Where
are
it's
nice.
like the logos are chrome, but the actual like lid is like this like satin material.
Right. Very clean.
Like feeling it, it almost feels like the lid has a little bit of roughness to it, which sounds like it would be bad. Like, oh man, why do I want a rough lid? But they are very sleek.
Man, I like that. There's the satin chrome. Like chrome's just great in general, right?
So, Craig, just to clarify, Ronnie said if you want to trade the Saquon for the Dak, he agrees. Saquon for Dak is what Ronnie threw out there. Unless that's Craig trying to be like, you sure you don't want the Kittle? And of course, Craig goes, I'd do the Kittle for Dak.
I'm sure you would, Craig. I'm sure you would.
So it looks like
Might have to be Kittle and others.
looks like we're at a standstill. Because I'm assuming Ronnie is out now. Because usually when I'm in a room and it's like, all right, guys, I'm out. You stick around for like that little bit, and then it's like, okay, boom, I'm out.
But Saquon for Dak's the deal.
Travis saying, sorry, boys, got a little tipsy and missed my break. Travis, you were in the quarterback room. Sadly did not win. You were in the AFC West. Warren Moon came out on the Oiler lid for the AFC South. Mike Horgan winning the Warren Moon. So sadly you did not win, Travis, in the quarterback room for your break.
But what's going to be next?
Where are we going to, like, we have a naughty and nice quarterback now down to 4 full size. We have a brand new naughty and nice full size can come in after that one's done. 3 to go in the naughty nice 1 and 4. 1 headliner, possibly 2 more nices out there. Craig says he's keeping the Saquon, which I understand. Sometimes you got to stand on business, Steven. And that's what Craig Crenshaw's doing. He's standing on business. He goes, I can't trade Saquon. The Vault, 12 boxes left, 5 headliners, 3 Vault keys. Practice Squad, 11 headliners, 11 boxes, 5 headliners. And a brand new diamond in the room, Steven. Brand new diamond. Out of the new diamond, Steven, I'll ask you, which lid do you like the most?
The one I would want in my collection, the Randy Moss.
Yeah.
Then the
That thing
LaDainian
is sick.
Tomlinson. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Those are my top 2, the ones I'd be going after. AJ Brown's awesome too, though.
Dude, the AJ Brown, the Randy Moss are
Right?
the two that I would want. That AJ Brown is sick, in my opinion. Clean white with the green eagle wing. But that Randy Moss, that chrome, is that like red, white, and blue, or just red and blue? I think it's just red and blue. But technically the silver chrome you can count as white with that Patriot logo. But beautiful diamonds in the room now on the break page for you guys. Question is, where are we going to go? 5 to go in the vault single. Other than that, we're pretty wide open. It looks like Steven, the chase was for the diamonds. And we've kind of slowed down from there. Now it's kind of like reassessing.
Yeah, like what do we want to go after next? Great question. Great question.
If it was you, is it like a no-brainer? Is it just, hey, the diamonds?
I mean, that's the fresh new series, but it's not a no-brainer. Michael Frank has a question, though.
Go ahead.
Wants to know who's left in the vault.
Who's left in the vault? And you can have any request you want, Michael. O.J. Simpson, Barry Sanders, Speedflex, Troy Aikman, Lunar Authentic, Donovan McNabb, and T. Higgins are the 5 headliners left in the vault. Mike said, waiting in the I formation vault. So maybe, hey, Common said it on Friday. You and I can talk about till we're blue in the face what they should go after. If you guys want something filled, throw it out in the chat, because you guys listen to each other. That's who you guys really listen to. So Mike's waiting in the I formation vault saying, hey, let's fill some of that vault. 3 vault keys still sitting out there. And for those of you that are like, but Ricky, what values are there? Well, they weren't put up on the board, so I don't know what values are still left in the vault. We're in the blind like you guys are when it comes to the gift cards in the vault keys.
We don't know what gift cards are left?
They were not on the board from last night.
Oh.
Sometimes
Let's see, maybe
it
I can
happens.
sleuth.
Super sleuth Steven Ryan. Instead of Alabama Jones, are you Wisconsin Jones?
No.
No. He's like, no.
Do you know when
don't
this
call me
dropped? Do you know what time it dropped yesterday?
that. I don't know if it dropped. It dropped on Friday, actually.
Oh, it dropped on Friday? Well,
Common and I were doing.
Looks like a $300 gift card was gone. And then there's a lot of $100 ones, so I'm guessing one of those is. I'm guessing the 200.
A doy.
The 200, a 100, and a 50 are left.
Well, Steven, you said 100, a 200, and a 50?
I think so, yes.
Okay. One thing we haven't done yet that we'll do is the Advent. Now that we're all caught up on breaks, we have not done the Advent chase for our Advent calendar, first 5 boxes. So we'll go to the randomizer, take the list 7 times around. Whoever's on top wins the prize for the Advent calendar at 6 o'clock. 7 is our wheel spin. 1, 2, 3. Hold up. We got to redo this. I say that
Redo it.
because at one of them, it was it put Craig and Dustin in one row, so there was only 79. So I'm gonna make sure. I don't know why it did that. Yeah, should be good now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. At the top out of 40, Ronnie Sayer, who had just left the room. Steven, if you could look behind Cody, we'll see what he's hiding.
Who's Cody?
The penguin.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No.
His name Cody.
No, it's not.
His name is Cody.
No, it's not. 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 No, it's not.
We've been calling him Cody all week.
Who's we?
Me and Robbie.
No. Oh my god. His name is not Cody. How dare you?
Then can I see the Advent?
No, because you're gonna learn a lesson.
Honestly, Robbie called them like something else, and I.
Do you remember what it was called?
Something with a P.
Yes, because that's how you name animals with their letter.
Well, I'm sorry.
You should be.
Cody is the penguin from Surf's Up, and that's why I called him Cody.
His name's not Cody. His name's Perius Play. The Penguin.
Well, Cody.
And you can ask everyone else here at Ultimate Autographs what this gentleman's name is, and no one will say Cody.
To me, he's Cody.
Well, you're wrong.
How about this? Ronnie Sayer's a big winner because he's going to win a Ken Norton Cowboys jersey. Here in the Advent calendar, Ken Norton Cowboy jersey for the 6 p.m. show. I think they're over there. Ken Norton. I almost looked at it and said Cal Norton from Talladega Nights.
Cal Naughton.
Mm-hmm. Cal Norton.
It's funny. You're the
Old
one that
Spice.
you're the one that you got accredited for teaching math, but I'm the one teaching you today. It's funny how that works.
Someone's phone was ringing.
Probably mine.
Probably yours. Could
Yeah.
be mine.
Cause I had to.
It was not mine. Was it yours?
No, it wasn't.
Okay. I did hear it. It sounded like a FaceTime.
Well, yeah, I was FaceTiming Colin to tell
Oh,
you,
okay,
to educate
that's
you
what
on
it
this
was.
young penguin's name.
That's what it was.
This has been his name long. His name's been named longer than that, been before you even worked here.
Well, I've been calling him Cody.
Well, you're wrong. His name's Perius. Can I ask Common? Can I ask Alex? Can I ask Colin?
I'm gonna continue to call him Cody. Could be a nickname. Here's
No.
the Ken
No.
Norton custom
It
jersey
doesn't
going to
even-
Ronnie
Doesn't
Saya.
go with anything about him.
What?
Doesn't go with anything about him.
Well,
When you
we were
name an
looking up-
animal, when you
we
name
were
an
looking
animal.
up penguins that were named, like cool penguin
Now,
names.
I will take blame for this.
Surf's Up is
I
my favorite penguin movie, and Cody's the main character.
First of all, it's no March of the Penguins.
okay.
Secondly, it is my fault because I did not educate you on Perius.
Well,
But look, there you go. See,
you guys can call him whatever he wants. I'm gonna call him Cody.
you're wrong though. It has nothing to do with being right or wrong, but you're wrong.
Yeah, there is no right or wrong.
No, there is. There is in this situation.
People can have nicknames.
You won't
Perry is
respond.
Cody Play.
No. See, now you're just adding to it, and that's just not necessary. He's Perry's Play the Penguin. He's named after Darius Slay.
I'll put it this way. I've been saying this since Friday. Since Friday.
Yeah, no one's corrected you.
No one has said anything.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, you haven't seen me.
No one has said anything.
Well, Nick,
You're
to
the
be
only
fair, to be fair, you worked all day Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Did you even mention his name while you were on the air with Common? Probably not, because Common was hosting.
I don't know.
I don't think you probably were.
I don't know.
I'm sure Common said his correct name.
No, he didn't at all.
Okay,
Didn't
well,
even
he
say his
said
name
the
at all.
Advent. But then, Saturday, you weren't here. Right? You weren't here Saturday.
you're right. Dom was in for me.
Don was in for you. And then, well, you did the Fanatic show.
Yeah.
But okay, but that's beside the point. Then, obviously, Nick, we haven't educated him on the name yet either. So I'll take blame for this one, Ricky.
I'm going to continue to call him. 2 days left. Like, 2 days left, and Cody's not even here anymore.
First of all, Perius will live on forever.
Well, yeah, he'll be back next year.
Exactly. As Perius. Play.
I'm going to Cody.
We'll get you off the air.
Because he's got adrenaline in his soul.
No, he doesn't. He's a stuffed penguin.
His father said when he was
You
younger.
cannot add to the lineage and storyline of Cody.
His father told him when he was younger that hard times breed better men.
Right up the Ken Norton ticket. This is done. We're done with this. Talk about the penguin, Craig. The one that Ricky's been butchering.
No one has said anything. No one's had a problem with it all weekend. Until you came in. Ken Norton. Jersey. Congratulations, Ronnie, winning the Advent calendar.
A name we don't get around all too often.
I was surprised when I saw it because I can't remember the last time we had Ken Norton in the break room. But we did miss you, Ken. On a beautiful white cowboy jersey. How about them cowboys? Bingo. And Bingo was his name. Beautiful fold there. Beautiful fold. Were you really FaceTiming
He
Colin?
FaceTimed me first.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so you can look into his eyes and say the things you've said to me
I would
today.
have said the same thing. Just like I said, Panthers win today.
I'm leaning Panthers.
It's literally
Get the heck out of here.
it's literally on tape.
That you're leaning them. That you're not.
I said to Nick, I said, honestly, I think about taking the Panthers today.
Yeah, again, the way you phrase it, you're not saying. You said I would think about it.
Yeah.
You're not saying I'm taking the
I ha-
Panthers, putting my money on them.
I had a feeling.
Okay, that's fine.
And my
But
feeling was right.
But then you say, you know what, guys? I'm taking the Panthers. I'm not thinking about it. I'm taking them. You gotta have conviction, Ricky.
Well,
Conviction.
thing about me is I usually second guess myself.
I
Steven.
can tell.
I
But then
usually
once
second guess myself.
once you're correct, you want to start talking.
I do.
Okay.
do.
You got to talk all the time, whether you're right or wrong. That's how you talk.
Well, I'm wrong a lot. So.
okay. But still talk your talk.
How many wins did I have
But still
the
talk your
Vikings
talk.
having this year?
In what?
I said, how many wins did I have the Vikings having at the beginning of the year?
I mean, to be fair to the Vikings, it was a
Three?
lot of us. A lot of us.
Yeah, but I remember saying, "Oh yeah, I have them for 3 wins."
I mean,
And
that was
everyone was,
kinda-
like, "Wait, what?"
That's kind of disrespectful.
Remember when I took the Giants week 1 in the pick'em?
And financially, I'm pretty sure you bet them.
I did take them
Oh
financially.
my gosh.
Oh,
Not your brightest moment, but that's okay.
by the way, I just checked the score because I hadn't checked it since you said we punted with a minute left.
You won 27-24.
Oh, thank God.
Well, I could have clarified that for you.
I
You
was,
never asked
I was
that.
nervous to ask. I was nervous. Josh is like, I'm saying it once a show. I'm moving on from some full-size helmets and other memorabilia. Or memorabilia. If anyone is interested, drop him a DM. If you're looking for lids, check out Josh.
There you go.
Oh. We're so close to the number 1 seed, Steven.
You're not getting it, but that's fun.
What do you mean we're not getting it? We just got to
You
win
see,
out.
you see how I said I think you're not getting it?
No, you said-
No, I said you're not getting it. And guess what? I could be wrong, but I don't think you're getting it.
See, but now you're saying I don't think.
Yeah, but I
So
said, but
do you
but
know
I,
or
but
do
I,
you not know?
But I prefaced it before by saying you're not.
I mean, hey, we just got to beat the Packers.
Yeah, we just
And
gotta.
anything
Yeah,
can
yeah,
happen.
yeah. We just gotta.
What got up with you today? Nick and I have been having a chill shows all day. Steven came with some fire tonight.
I was chill, then my life nearly was threatened, so I'm living on the edge.
Then my life was threatened.
So now I'm on one.
I'm a changed man now. we live in a different world than we lived in 4 hours ago.
Tell
Ricky.
you that was very scary. I was like, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I don't want to be a witness at all.
I mean, I'll tell you this.
I looked back to Rick and I was like, that's a bad idea. Because
I'll tell you, especially gas stations, like
Yeah.
violence at gas stations, you get out of there.
was not worth it, Ricky. Because, like, again, I'm telling you, this guy that was yelling at the cashier, he had to be 6'8".
I was gonna say this is the big guy.
6'8", and then the guy that was standing outside, also 6'8". So I was like, no.
You're thinking
no.
that's his friend, just waiting outside.
Someone in relation in a capacity. I'm not, no.
I will wait for you, and then
Can't-
hey, if you need me, you
Yeah,
come holla.
yeah. I had to deal with the lotto, and I was
Oh.
just like, this is why I do FanDuel. Like, I'm out of here. I can't.
That is one thing I will say.
Voices were escalated. The little guy's
Mm-hmm.
voices started escalating. I'm like, that's a problem.
Well, I will say this. Anyone who has ever worked at a gas station or does work at a gas station, I do not envy your position, and more power to you. Because I would be literally pooping my pants.
Now,
if I was
generally
him.
speaking, like, I mean, I don't know where
Mike Kopecko.
I don't know where they're at in their gas station
Yeah.
ownership reign.
Their lineage.
Yeah, their lineage. But generally speaking, you work you work the station.
Yep.
So I don't know if that guy's part owner, et cetera, et cetera. But there was just some escalating voices. You know, the one guy told the guy, like, you don't know how to do your job.
Yeah.
You know, fake lottery ticket. I was like, oh, this is not gonna end well. So Then he walked to the back, and I was like,
Steven's like, I'm not even gonna get what I need to get.
No, I just walked in. I pretended like I was looking at something. I heard him yell at him, and I was like, we're walking right
Because then
up.
you would have to stand behind him waiting to pay.
Not even this. If I'm in the store when something goes down, I'm done.
No, but I'm saying like if you were still like, you know what, I'll just get what I need and get out.
No, it's
You
not
couldn't
that.
because you would have to stand behind him and wait.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the customer dispute's going on. Yeah, I pass. Big time pass.
Hard pass.
Hard pass. I'm gonna see myself out of here, which I did.
And the question is, will Steven ever go back?
I'll go back when there's not 6-8 gentlemen waiting outside. That's a fact.
So where are we gonna go next, guys? Where are we gonna go next?
Not what we're thinking about. Where we're going.
I just looked down at my Slack and I see your message calling me a jabroni. Who do you think you are, The Rock?
Yeah.
Calling me a jabroni.
You are a jabroni. Cody, get out of here.
What? So, you know who I need here? Because who would be on my side? Nicolette, because we appreciate the movie Surf's Up.
Okay, that's fine. I never said I didn't like it.
I didn't say you didn't either.
Sounds like you did.
I just know that you defend me in the Cody name.
Okay, that's fine. But you can't just walk in here when names have been established. That's like going in here and be like, you know what? You're Jim. Okay, Jim. I'm gonna call you Jim from now on, all right?
I mean nicknames have been given. Like I feel like
Yeah,
they're
jabroni.
Just given. Jabroni.
Jabroni Jim. See, that's how it works.
I'm gonna come. I gotta come in now. Start dressing like The Rock.
All I'm saying is, Ricky.
Icy title Rock.
Rule number one. Rule number
Rocky
one.
Maia via Rock.
When you're naming an animal, specifically an animal that you don't
So
know.
all your dogs that you've ever had are
No,
named D
first of all,
names?
I've never had a dog.
Okay, all your cats.
Never
are
had
named-
a cat. Never had an
All
animal.
your turtles are T names.
No.
Your
Again,
birds are B names.
you're not listening again. Listen, Ricky, I was about to preface my statement. When you're naming an animal that you do not own, a mascot of sorts, it always begins with the letter of the animal. Bucky the Badger. Gus, what do you think the Minnesota Gophers nickname is, huh?
I don't know, Gus the Gopher. 'cause you
Exactly,
said
Gus the Gopher. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you name it the letter of the animal. That's how. These are the laws. I don't write them. I don't make them. I
Hey.
just follow them.
Maybe rules are meant to change over time, and things
Now,
are
if you're
meant to
writing
evolve.
if you're writing a fantastic film like Surf's Up, and you want to name the Cody Penguin,
Thank
or the
you
Peng-
for
if you want to
thank
name
you
the
for saying it's a
Penguin Cody,
fantastic
if you
film.
want to name it. It is a good movie. If you want to name that movie, that Penguin Cody, fine.
As soon-
Obviously, you're trying to establish a story arc.
By the way,
whole nine.
By the way, as soon as I called him Cody, you know what I thought in my head?
You messed up.
Ooh, I should have called him Tank.
Jeez.
These are my ladies. He's got all the Advent prizes. My ladies over here.
You'd have been closer on the scale. All right, enough about.
What are we
Harrius.
gonna get into?
Yeah, what break are we gonna do next? That is the real question. I think 3 spots have been bonded to that new diamond.
Let's go.
So let's knock out the first box of that brand new diamond, the pump fake.
Oh, today's been a fun day.
Yeah, I'm sure it has. Especially when my life's been threatened. Always good times when my life's been threatened.
Steven, a week from now, is going to be bringing up when his life was threatened.
No, I won't. I'll be calm again.
You'll be calmed down. Like right now, you're on high.
So, yeah, when you say I'm not hot,
No, you're like on high. Like you're
Oh.
alert.
yeah, exactly. Well, okay, so
Kind of like when you have a near-death experience, and
Or like
you see
or-
life through a new lens for a while.
I don't want to go through that quite that deep, but like
Mm-hmm.
when you drive, when you're about to get when a cop's behind you
Mm-hmm.
driving,
Mm-hmm.
you're like, oh, put on the seatbelt, go the speed limits,
Yeah.
and then he passes by, you're like, okay, I can relax. I'm right there at that moment right now. So next week I'll be fine.
I go with the near-death experience because I've had quite a few of them.
Well, I don't want to. I don't think I've been that close, but I try not to put myself in those positions.
It's a good thing. You don't want to be close, Steven.
Well, my son, on the other hand, he begs to differ.
Little Daredevil. Little Daredevil Luca.
Flirts with it all the time.
So looking, we're about. I think the closest break is 5 to go. Besides
Five
the
to go.
one, besides
The one and four is always 4 to go, which is very nice, right?
Austin, the quarterback room did break.
It's not finished though.
Just that break. He's
Just
talking about the.
Was he in that one?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
Austin, this is the second break he's been in. So Austin, you weren't here earlier. His first break, ask him what he wanted. He's like, I want that Champ Bailey from the practice squad.
Fair enough.
Called the John Elway box because no one was calling boxes. I'm like, hey, you can call box number. Calls box 7. Champ Bailey.
Oh,
And
there
he's in
you
the
go.
NFC West.
Well, that's how you do that, right?
But Austin, sadly, you did not win. You were in the NFC West this time, and Warren Moon came out, went to Mike. Yes, Steven, we did do the Advent already. Ronnie Sayer was the winner, and he won Ken Norton.
Cal Naughton came on the scene.
Cal Naughton. Ken Norton on the Cowboy jersey for the Advent tonight, going to
Is there
Ronnie
a
Sayer.
Cal Naughton Funko? Because I am.
Oh,
I
yes.
am game.
Please.
I am-
That's got to be in a 1 and 4 now.
Yes, there it is.
Oh.
There it is. It's $40.
Think we can ever get a John C. Riley auto on that for the 1 and 4?
I might just do it myself.
You know what would be amazing?
That is so lit.
Could you imagine a 1 and 4? Dual Funkos.
It's sold on eBay for $68.
Dual Funkos. You ready for this? Will Ferrell on the Ricky Bobby, John C. Riley, Cal Naughton. Both in the same 1 and 4. And then if they have a what's his name? Sacha Baron Cohen's character. What was the name of his character?
Who?
Claude, was it Claude something?
Claude Van Damme? Was that his name?
No. That's an actual like action star.
Oh, here you go. You can buy them both. They're out of box, though. I'd much rather have them in the box.
Yeah.
Who plays Cal Naughton again?
John C. Riley. Went to my high school. So it looks like 5 is the closest thing.
Let's get it close.
Steven says, nice, a cowboy gift. Congrats, Ronnie. So 5 to go in the quarterback full-size Naughty or Nice series. So we're 5 to go in that. We're also 6 to go in the Naughty Nice double box minis. 4 to go on most of the 1 and 4s. Yeah, that is the closest break we have right now is the quarterback double box, or the Naughty and Nice quarterback room full-size double box. We have 4 boxes left. 2 headliners still to go. 50% chance at a headliner. Cam Newton on the authentic. Trevor Lawrence in the secondary for the listed headliners. We do have another Naughty and Nice full-size helmets in the next room, ready to come in. Only way we can do it is if we go ahead and close out this quarterback room.
Right? Mike Evans, you exist. That's fantastic.
So you're winning in fantasy to go to the final?
I'm not going to the final.
Oh,
This is
you're in
for
the
third place.
consolation? Okay.
Yeah, but it's to get my money back, which I'll
Yeah.
take. I'll happily take.
So I am up 114 to 83.
Yeah, you're fine.
I think I might have to take the Packers out and not play them tomorrow.
The defense?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I mean, I don't want any
Do you
chance.
clinch it? Do you clinch it if you win?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Hate to be that guy.
Yeah. I'm up by 30, but still like I don't think the Packers will get negative 30 points, but
What do you think the worst fantasy performance of all time is?
for a defense,
Yeah, for a defense, right?
minus 20, minus maybe 18, 20.
Exactly.
seen.
You're just looking for them to set a whole new precedent.
Worst fantasy football defense score. There's gotta be.
-12 club.
Yeah, -12 club. While the Lions have never won a Super Bowl, they do have one claim to fame. They've served up the worst single game performance in fantasy football history, an honor they share with the Giants, Eagles, and Titans.
Of -12.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. They physically like the Cardinals today, right? I played against the Cardinals defense, and they had a -1. They gave up 36 points.
Yeah.
So
someone here on Reddit said, I lost the game before the championship last year by 14. Minnesota's defense gave up exactly -14 points.
the pain, the pure pain.
So like I might not have to like take them out,
No, you might not have to.
but still anything is possible.
Anything is possible.
I asked Nick this. I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna put you in the driver's seat. You're the commissioner of a fantasy football league.
I never want to be commissioner again.
But you're commissioner in this one,
Ugh.
hypothetically. You have 3 teams in your league that are vying for a playoff spot last week of the season. 2 of them are playing each other. Those 2 talk to each other and say, let's just take out all our lineups, don't put anyone in, tie, so we both make it, and the one person who's also tied misses out. What do you do? Do you do anything? Do you allow it?
What can you do?
So
How like can you go into the league settings and change things?
yeah, you can award point. Like you can change lineups and stuff as a commissioner, or you could just award like bonus points. Like you could just award arbitrary points.
So just to confirm,
yeah,
these are for the last two.
Yep,
There's
last 2
3
spots.
teams, 2 spots in a playoff.
Yep.
And if these 2 teams tie, they both get in. The other person
Yeah.
doesn't.
They basically this happened in real life.
Can
Apparently,
you can prove the collusion?
they neither one was. They're like we're both not. They didn't start anybody. Just complete empty roster, so it was a 0-0 tie.
I mean, it sucks, but like, you gotta lock them in when you can. I mean, it sucks.
I said the only way in my mind that you can do anything with it is I used to be in a league where if you didn't set a proper lineup, meaning you had someone in on bye or you didn't play someone at a position, if you didn't have an official lineup, you forfeited that game outright.
Oh, well, yeah. See, then those.
So unless you had a rule like that, then both of them would get losses, and then it would come down to tiebreaker between those 2.
Yeah, that's the only way.
Mm-hmm.
You're 100% correct. That's the only way because
Nick said that he would take all 3, pull them out, do a vote with everyone else of like basically, what do you guys think? Do we allow it or do we not allow it? And then base it off of that. I just think it's like I would be furious if I was
yeah,
that
I'd be
like team
furious.
that wasn't playing it. Like, come on, guys! Like, it is cheesy, but there is a little part of me that's like, tip the cap to you 2 for like being like, hey, if we just don't start a lineup and tie,
I mean, you're
neither
in.
of us lose out.
You're in, right? That's
Mhm.
like I mean, you just hope karma doesn't let them
Yeah.
win the whole thing. You
Now
know?
the only thing that gets tricky with it, like doing a plan like that, is like so
SSX?
if it was me and you and I'm in 7th, you're in 8th, right? Like yeah, we could do that, but you're still gonna then stay in 8th. That 8th place team can go, yeah, but what if I tell them I'm gonna do it, put one guy in at the last minute, win, and then I'm the 7th seed and you gotta deal with the outcome of
that opens a
possibly
whole
missing.
Yeah, well, that's even extra shady.
Yeah, with
that's
that
why
one-
you should just play the games.
With that one, you have to be like both. You have to be on. I'm okay being 7th. I'm okay being 8th.
Yeah, but you just want to get in.
Mm-hmm. Hey, get into the playoffs. Anything can happen.
But what are we gonna do next? That is the question.
Yeah, we have gone quiet.
Quiet.
Very quiet. I mean, it's only 8 o'clock too, which is interesting. Brand new diamonds, 30 boxes left, 15 headliners, 50% chance at a headliner. Even like you said, it comes in seasons. We have Cam Newton around a lot right now.
Doesn't mean he's gonna be around for a lot longer, right? Does not mean it by any means.
I mean, a guy that was in the vault people took advantage of, Tim Tebow. I haven't seen Timmy T in the room since I came here to Ultimate Autographs. I think the last Tim Tebow I saw before this one was the week I trained. Like, literally, like, second day on the training.
Yeah, you never know when Tim Tebow's gonna come in the room. That's very true. What room is Tim Tebow in?
He was in the vault.
He was in the vault?
Yeah, he got pulled earlier today.
I mean, we've had Tim Tebow Florida as a filler in the diamonds before. Crazy.
Yeah.
So you never know what's going to be in those diamonds either. But again, we're here for you, ladies and gentlemen. I know it's coming up on Christmas here, so maybe people are fine-tuning their plans. I'm not sure, but...
Also, with Christmas, what a way to get a Speed Flex. $50 for a single spot in the practice squad. If you got a Buccaneer or a Bear fan in your life, $50 chance to win a Speed Flex over $1,000 lid.
Absolutely.
Especially what Bear fan or what Bear fan wouldn't want Keenan Allen? What Buccaneer fan wouldn't want Mike Allstott?
The real questions here. These are the real questions.
Or in the Diamonds, what Bear fan wouldn't want DJ Moore on the Speed Flex?
The ones on vacation.
The ones on vacation. Yeah, the ones on vacation.
See, I had a hot take this year about DJ Moore that I was completely wrong about. But I didn't think about it. I said it was going to happen, and I was wrong.
Your parlay was so close, too.
Which one?
The one with the Cooper Cup touchdowns.
Yeah,
and,
well, the
you know
Jonathan Taylor made a nice push here today.
You know what's the one thing that, like, I was looking at it, and you know what's the one thing that you just didn't think about, but like there's nothing that you could do with it? The Devonta Adams one.
He's gonna get 1,000, I think.
Did
it's
he?
the DJ Moore that I'm more concerned about. Yeah,
because it was like, because I was looking at it, I'm like, yeah, I remember Steven saying like, oh, like the Raiders, who are they gonna throw to? We didn't expect him to get traded to the Jets.
we didn't, but he's at 860 yards, so he can get 70 yards in next if they play him.
Is that
obviously.
parlay still alive?
Nah, I doubt it. It's still alive technically, but I think Jonathan Taylor needs 4 more touchdowns, and then
CJ Stroud
Stroud's
too.
gonna get 1,000 yards in the next 2 games.
Yeah, that ain't gonna.
Which again,
Cooper Cup hit though.
Yes, Cooper Cup has hit. DJ Moore's not gonna even be close. Unfortunately, DJ Moore is only at
I was
758 yards this year. So
I was also looking at my $10 parlay of all the division winners. I was off on the Cowboys, off on the Jets, off on the 49ers. I've only gotten 2 right so far, Steven. The Chiefs and the Texans. However, Lions, that could happen. Falcons could still happen. The parlay is dead. I don't know why.
the Lions could happen,
but it's gonna be the Vikings.
But do you want exactly?
Gonna
There
be
you
the
go.
Vikings, yeah.
But it's gonna be the Vikings.
Well, I've been saying for 2 weeks now we're gonna be the number 1 seed.
Yes, you have. Just
Number
making
1
sure.
seed.
Just making sure you're not throwing words like "think" in there.
You know what parlay? 3 legs, so not even anything crazy. This is like the what should have been parlay. You ready for this?
Okay.
Offensive Player of the Year, Bijan Robinson. Hasn't had the worst season, but there have been better. Like Saquon.
I mean, Saquon's gonna be it.
Here's the other 2, though. Defensive Player of the Year, Aiden Hutchinson. He was on track before he blew out his leg. And then the other one was Jordan Love. Jordan Love early on was on track before he got injured. He was having a year 3 weeks into the year.
My cousin made a bet, like a 3-legger. He had Josh Allen win MVP, Saquon to win Offensive Player of the Year,
Looking great so
and
far.
then he picked Daniil Hunter to win Depoy, but they offered him a cash out of like $2,000.
Did he take it?
Yes, he did.
Oh,
I was like, please just take it now and be
Because
happy
Daniil
with your
Hunter
win.
is
Yeah,
not
not
gonna-
e- I'm like, he's not even listed in the conversation.
You know what's making me look really stupid in my NBA ones?
No.
Dante DiVincenzo, 6-man.
Dude, the one
He got traded, and I was buying into him like balling out with the
Peyton Pritchard is the one that looks brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
He was plus 7,500 to start the year.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, that won't work out.
So where do we want to go, folks? We've had literally no movement here. A couple spots bought into here and there. But literally we're wide open. Oh, looks like we're sold out on the practice squad.
There we go.
Mike Wilkerson saying Depoy, Xavier McKinney.
Is he a Dolphin?
was gonna
No,
say-
he's not a Dolphin. Who's he on?
He is on the Packers,
Ah.
obviously, because Mike said go Pack, go.
I don't recall that correlation. So
Yeah. He said literally like maybe 10 minutes ago, go Pack, go.
well, Mike, I'm gonna be honest with you. No, but I do appreciate you closing this breakout.
You know what my brain went to?
But they're good. They're definitely good.
This is what my brain went to. You ready? He said Xavier McKinney. For some reason in my head, I like gave a look because in my head I was picturing Xavier Rhodes. I was like, Xavier Rhodes ain't in the league anymore.
Nah. He had a good 2-year sprint though.
Go green, go white.
I don't remember the last time a safety won. I was guessing it's Ed Reed or someone like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's one Depoy out of the out from the safety position. That's a tough get.
So practice squad numero uno, Joshua Leon and Mike Wilkerson closing it out. Give me a box number, gentlemen. I should say that box. Shouldn't have been dem. Give me dat box. It's a single box. One box, folks. One box. What's in the box? Could we get a speed flex here? Could we get Mike Allstott, Keenan Allen? How about a Ray Lewis slab card? Think it was Revis? Is that what he meant? Reese?
Huh?
For your, what, the last safety?
Who did I
To
say?
win?
I said Reed. But who is it?
Reed?
Reed?
I'm assuming he meant Reed. He put Rees, which
Oh,
I'm
Ed
assuming
Reed,
meant
yeah.
Ed Reed.
I mean, that'd make the most sense, right?
Mm-hmm. So one box, Joshua, Leon, Mike. One box from the practice squad.
I need Dowdle to get going in this game.
Yep. He did mean Reed.
He
Rico?
needed- yeah.
Rico Dowell?
I just didn't get 60 yards. Oh, yeah. I figured. We figured.
Well, because like I wasn't thinking safety, I was thinking DB, and I looked at it. I went, "Do you mean
Corners don't.
Revis?"
Corners don't really get
Mm-hmm. No love.
no love,
It's
right?
I'm telling you, offense, it's all about the quarterback. Defense, it's all about the pass rusher.
Yeah.
Two most important
I
positions
mean, if you're
in
starting your
football.
team, your first 3 picks are quarterback, lineman, and then a pass rusher,
Mhm.
or whichever you feel the order needs to be. You know.
I flipped the second two you said, but yeah.
Yeah, I agree
right
with
on.
that. Pass rusher,
Mhm.
then lineman, because you can get receivers anywhere, and you can get
Mm-hmm.
running backs anywhere.
Dime a dozen almost.
Mm-hmm.
So one box number, it's all we need. Unless you want to go to the wheel, you guys could also say wheel. Joshua,
wheel.
Leon, Mike. Ooh, some good cracks here.
Which box is gonna be?
Which box in the practice squad? Numbers 2, 4, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 17, 22, 25, 29, 30. It's all of them. It's all we have left. 5 headliners. Allstott, Allen, Waddle, Lewis, Palomalu, Troy Palomalu. Might just go to the wheel with
Not
all
a bad
the
idea.
crickets.
Not a bad idea. Oh,
Wheel?
wheel. There
See?
it is. That answers that.
That answers that. That's a fact, Jack. Let's spin the wheel, see where we're going here. Per Mike. The wheel wants 6. How about 4?
Doth have 6.
So 3 away from 9, 2 away from 4. It's closer to 4, so we're going to do box 4. And then I'm going to take all you guys, bring y'all on over to the randomizer. 7 times around. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times around, bringing you into your list here. How about, so we got Joshua in the NFC East, Leon in the AFC West. Mike is everywhere else. So Leon in the AFC West, Joshua in the NFC East, Mike Wilkerson everywhere else. Box 4, called by Mike, called by the wheel. Or called by Mike, picked by the wheel. Cammon. Well, folks, here in the practice squad, ooh, how about a name we saw on a lid on Friday, but this is on the jersey. How about the old school Charger jersey, Steven? How about Charlie Joyner?
That's a great hit right there.
That is going to be a Leon Stark sniper here. Sniping this one spot. Charlie Joyner. Beckett Cert. Charlie Joyner on the 1. Beautiful looking auto. Usually the older guys have great autos. It's a clean cursive auto. So Chargers, AFC West. Going to Leon. Charlie Joyner. Finger itches. I don't know why, Steven.
Great question.
Steven's like, I don't know either. What are you
Yeah.
telling me for?
I mean, you can tell me, but I don't know.
Steven's like, I'm gonna fix it.
I don't know how to respond to that. How do I help you
What
with
up,
that one?
Jesse? Jesse in the room saying, "What's up, guys? How we doing?"
How's it going?
Trying to see where everyone wants to go. As soon as the diamonds closed, we've kind of been a little slow, than usual.
The jersey, the throwback Charger jersey, right? It's
Mm-hmm.
beautiful.
What we ripping in at? Well, we did the diamonds early. That completely closed, Jesse. We got a brand new diamond up. 30 boxes still available. 15 headliners. We got the Naughty or Nice in the room. Minis, jerseys. 4 boxes left in the full size. It's called Quarterback Room. All quarterbacks in that series. And then we've got the Vault 5 headliners in 12 boxes. And the practice squad now 10 boxes, still 5 headliners. Now it's a straight 50% chance at a headliner in the practice squad. Charlie Joyner. Same jerseys that I believe Kellen Winslow Sr. was wearing with the Chargers.
Right? Yeah. Oh, they were teammates.
Mm-hmm.
Air Coryell, they were called.
The Air Coryell offense.
Yep, Air Coryell offense.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Kellen Winslow Jr., he played for the Browns, didn't he?
I think he did.
Now, that's the Kellen Winslow I grew up watching. I don't think either you or I watched Kellen Winslow Sr.
No. Graduated from Mizzou.
Yeah, Kellen Winslow Jr., the Browns, then he went to the Buccaneers, then Seahawks practice squad to the Patriots, and then the Jets.
Out of the U.
The U. The U. Try if it sees if it's a. Trying to see if they just have his dad's Wikipedia page so I can just click on it and not type it. There it is. Yeah, Ida Mizzou, 1979. And play with one team, 79 to 87, all with the Chargers.
Good on him.
Craig Crenshaw, I barely remember Kellen Winslow. Mike looked it up. He said last safety to win Depoy was Palomalu,
Oh, okay.
who's
There
in
we
the
go.
practice squad.
There we go.
Palomalu is in the A gap. We are kicking it. One of the best stories of all time.
Right. Agreed. So you can win the last depoy in that practice squad. We did what? One box there, so that's down to 10. 5 and 10 chance, 50% chance at a headliner.
80%.
Not too bad, not too bad.
Show off the Saquon. While we're waiting to see what everybody wants to break here. Surprised we haven't done at least one box in those new diamonds.
Right.
30 boxes left. Is there a developing story with the Cubs, Steven? Is that what I see?
I don't know how real it is, but
Is this the Seiya Suzuki stuff?
it just says the Dodgers have expressed interest in Seiya Suzuki. I'm sure they have.
I'm sure that they are going to want to give us nothing. I hope we don't trade him.
No, I don't think we're going to.
Because the whole thing is he doesn't want to play DH, right?
Yeah. Sorry, we got a new Gold Glove right fielder. Ain't gonna work out.
Is Seiya better in the field than, like, Hap?
No. Hap's actually a Gold Glover. Now, Seiya in Japan was a really good defender, but I don't know what happened. Again, right fielder
And he's
Wrigley
not-
is brutal. It's
And,
brutal,
and
but
he's not playing center because that's PCA's.
yeah,
territory.
exactly. And he's already a top 3 defensive center fielder. So
There's just no room.
yeah, there's no. Yeah, man, hit the ball, have fun. Kyle Tucker, when he needs a day off, you can go play.
You can go play.
Yeah, but
We got a new Gold Glove outfielder.
yeah, exactly. We do. Got a new toy. He gonna play.
Are we gonna PCA is not a Gold Glover yet?
Not
Are we-
technically speaking.
Are we gonna eventually get 3 Gold Glove outfielders?
In the same season?
No, just in general.
Yes, we will. Yeah, Pete Crow doesn't have it technically because I think he came up too late, but his numbers say otherwise.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
Very good, right?
Very good. Craig says, I remember Dan Fouts and the cool uniforms and exciting offense.
Yeah, I think he was part of those teams. As far as I know, I don't remember because I wasn't around.
Yeah.
My Chargers were LaDainian Tomlinson,
Yep.
Antonio Gates,
Drew Brees.
and Phil Rivers,
Yeah. Marty Schottenheimer.
Marty Schottenheimer,
The Schottenheimer.
Chris Chambers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the gang. Keenan McCardell, maybe for 1 year.
Oh, what was their second coach? The one after Schottenheimer.
Norv Turner?
Norv Turner. That was it. Norv Turner. What a dude. Oh, that takes me back. That takes me so
You know,
far
Norv
back.
Turner. I think he.
Norv Turner.
I think he's like a special consultant for the Raiders.
Okay.
I think that's what he does now. Fouts the Hall of Fame QB.
It's kind of like how Frank Gore for the Niners is like a football advisor.
Yes. Exactly how it is.
Steven's like, see, you're getting it.
I advise you on football.
The one thing I will say that I am, that's still just whenever I think of the Raiders is that kid. What's the main goal for the Raiders this year? Stay out of jail.
Yes.
Are they gonna win
They
anything this year?
succeed.
No.
They've succeeded though. He's not wrong. The kid, they accomplished
Stay
their
out-
goals.
Stay out of prison.
That kid's aware. You gotta give that kid some credit, man.
I love how everything on Twitter when that happened was every reply was like, "This kid was right. This kid's parents knew how to.
Yeah,
They taught him well."
they did. They clearly did.
What do they got to do to improve? Just newscaster waiting for some, like, I'm just going to say BS kid response. Or
Yeah.
like,
He was anticipating some BSQ response. I'm just saying. Sometimes it's baby steps, you know. It doesn't. It's not rocket science, right? Like the Raiders, they need to crawl, then they can walk, then they can sprint.
and run.
But
Run,
now
Raiders,
they
run.
won. Now they won today, and it's put them all the way down to the 6th pick.
Oh, they won. Oh, that's right. No Shadur.
No, I'm telling you, I don't want either of these quarterbacks. I don't want any quarterback from this class.
Cam Ward is him.
I would take him if I had the right pick.
Cam Ward is him.
It's between Cam and Shador, right?
Yeah.
Those are the
only
two top two. Yeah.
Because Quinn Ewers was supposed to. It looks like he's going to transfer.
Because he's not him.
Because he's not here. I am not a Quinn Ewers guy. I'm an Arch Manning. I thought they should have started Arch Manning this year.
Craig, you ready for Georgia steamroll Notre Dame?
Go Dogs! Sick 'em!
I will say this: if Notre Dame does somehow beat Georgia, they're winning the national championship.
You know what? It's I had the thought after Indiana lost because I picked them to cover +7,
Ugh.
and I was just
They almost did.
I was just like, are they frauds? Like that, almost like oh,
Indiana?
They are, aren't they?
Indiana?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm like,
They played
Are
one
they
good team. They played
frauds?
one competent team
did
all
I
year.
fall in love with the fraud?
Yeah, they played one competent team all year.
I also thought that Tennessee was going to cover. They almost
That was
did.
bad. I like Tennessee to cover on that one too.
My favorite picture is I got home last night and it was the tweet of the mascot.
Yeah.
Smokey's tired and he's tired and cold, wants to go home. He's got the blanket around him.
I like the new college football playoff. I don't like it if you're a top 4 team.
Here's the thing.
You don't get a home game.
Here's the thing.
That's the fun.
And I know what people are going to say. Ricky,
Also, 2 to go on the diamond single.
Woo, let's go.
get that closed.
let's go. So, of course, people are going to say, Ricky, you're bringing him in and he's not here to defend himself, which he will be in tomorrow night. He can defend himself all he wants. Our fearless leader made a post that, of course, who was it? Colin had said about, but basically it was like along the lines of like Indiana and SMU basically like the committee should like show like Alabama and Old Miss like basically should have been in and stuff like that along those lines. And Colin was like, there's no like for sure that Old Miss or Bama would have done better. And it's like the thing I hate about Penn State demolishing SMU and Notre Dame demolishing Indiana, everyone now is just going to complain about the playoffs. That, Alabama should have been in or Old Miss should have been in. And it's like these little guys are just never, like, it's basically going to be like little guy never gets a shot. And then we're clamoring for a 32-team playoff.
Craig, I agree with you. I don't think they're better than those teams.
Mm-hmm.
All I'm saying, though, is it's about catching fire
At the right
and
time.
catching the right matchups. And I think they could beat Penn State.
I'll be honest.
Notre Dame can control the run. If they can control the run, they can control any game they want to be in.
Ohio State, when they won, I looked at it and I went, really? I went, really? Here it was.
Wait, what happened?
Like, Ohio State's that team. They will have a mediocre season, and by mediocre season, lose to the Big Ten champs in Oregon, lose to Michigan, because that's what Ryan Day does. He loses to Michigan. Death taxes Ryan Day losing to Michigan. That's what happens. But then they'll make the playoffs, and then they'll finally turn it on because Michigan's not there, and they run all the way to the
You just
championship.
you can't.
Like, it happens all the time.
Yeah, but you can't focus on rivalry games. Rivalry games are their own
but I'm saying, like,
quantitative thing, you know?
like watching that Tennessee Ohio State game, I was like, well, of course Ohio State plays well because they just make the playoffs and go, oh, we have superpowers now.
They do. They have a lot of good athletes.
Here's what it was. It was the end of Common's chief post where he said, also, side note, SMU does not belong. Ouch. Common sense eye test has to matter.
Ha!
And then Colin said, LOL, couldn't be because Penn State is a good football program and a tough play to play this year. Alabama and or Ole Miss would have taken the L in that game is my common sense eye test. Which then I replied, no justice for Miami. Of course, we go to the SEC teams before we go to Miami.
No one cares. They're the 12th, 13th, 14th best teams in the country. They don't deserve a shot to win the national title.
You know what it is? As I'll ask.
Do the diamond single.
I will. I'm asking for these diamond numbers, but I will also say this. You know what it is, Steven?
Agreed, Craig. Ohio State, their receivers are out of control.
They are.
Judkins or whatever that dude's name was in
Quinyon
college football
Judkins,
was
Travion Henderson.
an absolute cheat code. Their quarterback just doesn't have to be stupid.
Ibuka could have been
19. I got it.
Ibuka could have been a first round pick last year.
Exactly. And he chose to come back.
Here's the thing it is, and this is my final thought on it. Just little bow while we randomize is
I'm not gonna argue those teams.
no. It's not even arguing here with me. It's just what everyone's trying to do is we have fallen in love, folks. Fallen in love with March Madness. We have fallen in love 7 times around with March Madness. And we want this 12-team playoff to be like March Madness. We want the upsets. And guess what? Sometimes in football, there's not going to be the upset. Football week to week, yes, there will be an upset. Just because in the playoffs you want an upset doesn't mean there's going to be one. I wanted the upsets too. I wanted them also. But guess what? I'm not mad because Indiana didn't win. Like, yeah, I lost money on it, but I'm not mad. Let's put the new numbers on the ticker. New numbers for the Diamonds on the ticker as Steven goes ahead and gets that box for us. As Steven's doing a trek. He's going all the way down to our storage to get those diamonds because they are not in the room currently. Yeah, 19. Basically, my point is, like, we want it to be like basketball. We're
Yes,
up to
do the
15.
64-team tournament. Shut up.
But guess what? Football's different. You're not going to get an upset all the time in football like basketball. Basketball is just like basketball. Any team, like, look at the NBA. Like, any team could win any.
The Wizards,
night
the Bulls beat the Celtics.
Yeah. Yeah. 19 for Mr. Craig Crenshaw. Oh. How about we got Craig Crenshaw in the NFC North and NFC South, Matt DeMars in the NFC East, Michael Lee, NFC West, Tanner Perry, AFC North, Craig Crenshaw, AFC South, Matt DeMars, AFC East, and Matt DeMars, AFC West. Let's go to the break screen. Going to the break screen. Playing on the road against a good team is so hard.
Also,
Agreed.
SMU has Southern Methodist. How often do you think they've traveled north to play a game?
Not often.
Not often. That might actually, I'm not gonna say it's their first game ever to play in, like, north of the.
Penn State, if you're not used to it,
No,
like,
Penn State's brutal.
that crowd is insane. My
Well,
buddy
we'll
was
discuss
at
after you pull this more,
yeah.
but this is the point.
Ooh, these helmets are cold. Shipping room must be cold. Or the storage room, I should say. How about them Cowboys here? How about Tony Dorsett on the white authentic cowboy lid Matt DeMars picking up another win. Oh, didn't want to do that one. Matt DeMars picking up another win here in the break room. He's been winning quite a bit tonight, and now he's got Tony Dorsett on the Cowboy White Authentic. Beckett cert on the back of this bad boy. Congrats, Matt, on the Cowboy hit.
This
Someone
all
go
just
ahead
makes
with
me
the
want the BCS system back.
Dude, there was a guy.
It'd be Georgia and Oregon, and we'd be cool. Like,
There-
we'd be cool with
no.
everything.
Not that. The thing that I want them to do, I saw an Instagram reel where this guy said this. He goes, take the 12-team playoff, tell the committee to just go away, 12 best teams, BCS format. That's how you do the rankings.
Well, the problem is they have this, like again, Boise State's a 3 seed. LOL. Arizona
I am
State.
going to be rooting for them so
That's
hard.
fine. You can root for them all you want,
I
Ricky, but you
know.
know they're not the 3rd seed in this tournament. And you know that deep down. You know Arizona State is not the 3rd best team in this tournament either. You know all of that.
So, I will say this. You're right.
Yeah, I know I'm right.
But this is my main point. And I've said this from the beginning. This is why I'm all on the side of like the people that are like, bring back the BCS rankings, but let's do the 12 team format, but let the BCS rankings pick the 12 best teams. And the reason why I say that is the committee. When I looked at the bracket, Steven, I looked at the bracket, and the first thing I said was, all right, cool, Georgia, Texas, round 3. That's our national championship. How does Oregon, the number 1 seed in the playoff, have the toughest road to the national title? They now
Because-
have to play Ohio State again.
Yeah, because the rules of it are stupid. It's all just dumb.
No, it's because this committee cannot. They can't let human. Like I don't blame them, but I do. Human bias is a thing. They want Georgia. They want Texas. They're going to give them easier roads because they don't want to see a team like Oregon in the championship. They even don't want to. They definitely don't want to see Boise State. That's why with Boise, they're like, huh, or like Arizona State. Here, have fun. Have fun with this team now. You're
Well,
going to play.
that's it. I mean, again, it's why it's all stupid. I would much
What,
rather.
Arizona State gets Texas now, I believe.
Yeah, have fun. This could be a fun matchup, right?
Boise State gets Penn State now. And like, here's the thing. All these teams that like, I'm not mad about it, but it's like all these teams, like Penn State, for example. Maybe that's a bad one. Let's go with Tennessee, Ohio State. Ohio State had the advantage of playing at home. I get it. Win your games, be the higher seed. But like Boise State, Oregon, Georgia, these teams that like got the bye, they don't get a home game like
No.
these other teams did. They now have to go, oh, it's like having a bowl game now. Oh, we're going to the Cotton Bowl, the Rose Bowl, which I don't hate, but it's like we're not giving the teams that are the top 4 seed. They should just have all of them be bowl games, in my opinion.
It should
Even have the first round be bowl games. Eliminate 4 of the bowl games that no one cares about and put them as the first round games.
This is
Am I
the
wrong?
point. This is the point.
Mm-hmm.
People complain about the BCS because there's that one year that Auburn was the 3rd best team in the country and they're undefeated, so they didn't get a shot.
Yeah.
That was the only time in my life that I ever remember there was 3 teams that had a fair argument to play for the national championship. The only time I ever really remember.
Mm-hmm.
Then they expanded to 4. And now people bitch and moan, excuse my language, bitch and moan about being the 5th team out. If you are on the bubble in this new format,
Mm-hmm.
you're not going to win the championship. So
Yeah.
please, see your way out. Sorry, Alabama, you wouldn't have won it. Ole Miss, I don't think you would have won it. and whoever got South Carolina, I don't think they would have won it either.
Mm-hmm.
SMU played well all year. They did lose to Clemson in their conference title game, which sucks. But you know what? To be fair, I wouldn't have not rewarded them for the great year they had.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they put them at the 11th seed. I think that was fair. And guess what? They went on the road to a significantly superior team because Penn State is. Let's be real. They are a much better football team, and they lost. They got killed.
Yeah.
But the way they set this up, that was it. I mean, only Indiana. Indiana didn't lose. Indiana didn't. They lost one game, and they lost to a game. They lost to a team that was better than them.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up. Every other team that they faced on their schedule, they won. So they have to reward them in that capacity. But I would have just done the top two teams and be done with it.
I'll be honest.
That's how I roll.
You say Boise State, and you're like, oh, they're not top 3.
They're not.
I agree that
They're the 12th
Arizona
seed.
State.
They should be the 10, 12, or 11 seed.
Well, so here's the thing.
They're the bye.
They're the 9th in the ranking, and here's the thing: disagree with it, agree with it. The committee set themselves up for this because they said conference, like you win your conference championship. 4 of those 5, meaning the 4 Power Fours, and then Boise State is the group of 5 team.
It's the 4 highest ranked of the 5.
4 of those get a bye. So it's
that's where it's BS. That's where it should not happen.
Because I'll be completely honest. If SMU beats Clemson, and yet again, this is where I'm not debating. Like Clemson won. Clemson deserved to be in because they won. They won that game. But if SMU finishes the job and beats them, A, Clemson's not even in the playoff. B, SMU isn't even going to Penn State.
Yeah.
They're waiting for the winner of Texas and probably Alabama, which, yet again, they probably lose that game.
Yeah,
But,
exactly. Yeah.
but it's a different story. And then ASU is probably going to Penn State to get killed.
As they should. Well, Clemson ruined the fun.
Actually, no. I take. Yeah, no, never mind.
Clemson
never mind.
ruined
Yeah,
the
that's
fun.
right.
Let's just be real.
They did.
Clemson ruined the fun.
Really, to be honest,
There's always a team that ruins the fun.
to be honest with you, you know who really ruined the fun? Syracuse.
Oh yeah, because
Because Syracuse knocked the Hurricane out. It should have been SMU, Miami. Miami would have won. Would have got the bye. SMU would have been playing Texas. Arizona
How's
State.
that guaranteed? How's that?
Why
would they be guaranteed to play Texas?
Here's what I'm thinking. Looking at the rankings and how they did it, I was a little bit off. So Syracuse loses. It's Miami, SMU. Miami would have beat SMU in my opinion because they're the better team. Miami would have been the 4 seed. Or maybe even the 3 seed, and then Boise State moves to the 4. But basically, Miami then gets a bye. The committee ranked SMU above, SMU was 10. Arizona State was 12. The only reason Arizona State got the 4, place is because the conference championship. Wouldn't have mattered. It would have been then SMU still plays Penn State, but Arizona State plays Texas.
Yeah.
Instead.
Well, there you go.
Which is a
Jalen
little bit
McMillan
better.
touchdown.
I'm sorry, Steven.
It's whatever.
Mike says, one of these years I'll win. Michael Lee in the NFC West. So, enough with the college playoff discussion. Who's going to win? Who's going to the semis, Steven?
Penn State,
Nope.
Georgia. I'll say Ohio State and Texas.
Oregon, Texas, Georgia, and I'm going to be rooting for Boise, but it's going to be the Nittany Lions. And then you know what the national title is going to be? I already told you.
Yeah.
Georgia, Texas, round 3. Round 3, baby. Arches might win a national championship.
If
before
Arch
he even
starts, they'll win. I'll pick them.
plays. Yeah.
Yeah, I changed my mind if Arch plays.
I agree with Craig. Keep trying, Mike.
You
Craig
never
won
know.
one time in the first 3 months he was playing. It is one thing where in the break room it goes through lulls. Sometimes you're on top, sometimes you're not. But my co-partner for the noon and 3 show on Sunday has a saying that I absolutely love, Nick Johnston. He says, water eventually finds its balance.
It's true. It will at some point here.
Like, I'll give this example. Gambling, right? Is
Not yet.
What?
Water has
No.
not found its balance.
This month, I was down like 200 some bucks. And I'm thinking, man, I ain't gonna. One night, boom, parlay hits, straight hits, boom, boom, boom. Broke even for the month.
You're back.
Found my balance. Now, lately, I'm probably down maybe 40, 60 bucks again because, the Eagles can't win. I know, Jalen Hurts got hurt. It's not Kenny Pickett's fault. He didn't expect to play.
Right?
Josh Allen, MVP, can't run for a touchdown and can't throw 4 passes to Khalil Shakur
Yeah.
and have him catch the catchable passes, not just throw the ball to him.
It happens.
It does happen. It
You
does.
just never know. Any NFL Sunday, right?
The only team that didn't let me down was the Rams. The Rams -3 was probably the biggest lock of the year this week, along with Panthers over the Cardinals. I'm kidding with you, Steve.
I was like, I can't take chalk touchdown Widmer. Can't believe he said that.
Hey, chalk touchdown Widmer, I believe, is going to go possibly 3-1 or 3-1 in my 4-leg parlay because I don't think Josh Allen scored. I know Connor did.
Connor Bedard.
No, James Conner.
Oh.
Touchdowns, not goals. My nose itches.
All right, we're 3 to go on that vault single.
Bucky Irving got a touchdown. He was one of them. You said we got a single?
Oh, we're 3 to go.
Oh, okay. And
3 to go in the vault single.
Vault single. Let's go, folks. 12 boxes, 5 headliners in that vault. OJ Simpson. We got Barry Sanders on the Speed Flex. How about Troy Aikman on the Lunar Authentic, and then Donovan McNabb and T. Higgins left in that vault. We'll go wherever you guys want to be. Beautiful Saquon Barkley here that went to Craig Crenshaw. Craig is just staring at you right now. Do you think Craig's like staring the Speed Flex in the eyes right now?
Maybe.
Like, yes, you're coming home to me. You're mine.
You're his.
For right now, Ricky's got his thumb in your ear hole. I do. That's how I move the helmet. Is I position it with the ear hole.
The old ear hole. All right, where am I at here?
You looking at fantasy?
No.
You're
That
like, I'm done with that.
Well, I mean, I've gotten the yards from Ferguson and Cook.
Mm-hmm.
Rico Dowdle, he's not having a great. He just needs one run.
Mm-hmm.
Need a touchdown from Evans and Rashad White.
So, question for you. When, year after year, eventually when your fantasy season comes to end, do you delete the fantasy app until the next year, or do you just leave it on your phone?
I don't know. One of them I definitely delete because I think it updates every year.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I might just delete it.
Because I was talking to a buddy, and my buddy's like, yeah, I just delete it. And I'm like, I just leave it.
It just depends. I don't go out of my way to do one or the other.
Craig goes, I wasn't looking at it, but now I am. It's staring at you, Craig. Look at that. Right at you. Craig. I'm coming home, Craig. Craig. Hello, Craig. Or whatever voice you want your Speed Flex to have.
Lots of them.
I'm trying to do the Bob's Burgers thing. Where he's like, the VCR, he's introducing it to the DVD player. So where are we going to go, guys? Vault. Looking like we can close that vault single. Only one box done in the Pump Fake Diamonds, and it was a bonus banger coming out. The, what was it? The Tony Dorsett. That's who it was. Wide open in both the double quad for both the vault and the diamonds. I know the vault, we got one spot bought into each, but pretty much wide open. Yeah, 3 to go in that vault single is pretty much what we got. I'll say this, folks. We'll go into the 9 o'clock hour by a little bit, Steven, but I really hate doing this, but if we're gonna kind of hit a wall here, you and I might have to call it an early night in the 9 p.m. hour.
Hey, you don't want to do that?
Don't want to. But we're not gonna sit here for an hour doing nothing, right, Steven?
No.
We got a break. We got to get into stuff. And there is stuff to get into, folks. Practice squad, 11 boxes, 5 headliner. Well, 10 boxes, 5 headliners. Troy Polamalu mini, Ray Lewis slab. We got Jalen Waddle listed headliner and 2 flexes. Mike Allstock, Keenan Allen still there. Practice squad is bumping. The diamonds, every single headliner available. Randy Moss flex, TJ Watt flex, AJ Brown flex, DJ Moore flexes, Warren Moon flex, 5 flexes still to go in the Pump Fake Diamonds. Vault, we're down to what, the final 12 boxes in the vault, 5 headliners left, 3 vault keys. Go ahead, close up that single. It's only 3 to go. Only 3 to go for the single. Naughty or Nice quarterback, the full-size helmet, Cam Newton, Trevor Lawrence, 50% chance of getting either one of those. 2 headliners, 4 boxes. Naughty or Nice minis, 6 headliners left. Eddie George, Luke Kuechly, Kyron Williams, Ray Lewis, Michael Irvin, Donovan McNabb. And then the Naughty or Nice jerseys, 10 headliners left. Cooper Kupp, CeeDee Lamb, Jahmyr Gibbs, Micah Parsons, Barry Sanders, Chris Carter, Lawrence Taylor, George Pickens, and Joe Theismann. So there are items all across the room for us to get. There's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 speed flexes. Actually 9 speed flexes. Drew Brees in the 1 in 4 sampler platter is still there. How is that Drew Brees still there?
I agree, right?
Saints, Chargers, ripped Steven. How is it still there? How's my boy? You can't see me. John Cena still there.
He hasn't been seen.
You gotta do the Rock version. Like, you can't see me.
I didn't know Rock had a version.
Yeah, well, it was in a promo against John Cena. He goes, oh, and John Cena, you can't see me. Rikishi. I did it for The Rock.
Oh, okay.
So he's like making fun of everyone.
Sure. I believe you.
Making fun of Kane.
I believe you. I'll take your word for it.
Have you seen...
Let's just guess no.
Wait, what?
Let's guess no.
The, like, indie wrestling stuff going on Twitter?
No. God, no.
Where, I'm telling you, some of these gimmicks in indie wrestling just make you laugh. Like, there's a guy dresses up like Kane, right? Like the old Kane Attitude Era, but it's a white costume.
Yeah.
And he calls himself Cocaine. By God, it's cocaine.
Well, at least he leans into it.
There was one where dressed yet again, Kane outfit, Christmas Candy Cane is the name. By God, it's Candy Cane.
Oh my gosh.
They have a blue cane. My favorite though is the cocaine. Cause in the match there's clips where it's like he'll pull out of like the suit, little bag. It's like, what's he got? Oh, it's an 8 ball. Oh, it's cocaine. He's going for the pile driver. It's kind of his finishing move.
Kind of.
Indie wrestling, man. It's one of those things where it's like, it's a certain crowd. And I don't know if I could go to an indie show because I'm so
What if
used.
cocaine's there? The drug and or person.
I don't know, man.
Do you think the drug is there?
I
You would have to imagine, right?
would have to imagine.
You'd
yeah.
have to imagine, right? Yeah.
These are also the same indie shows where they'll be in the backyard using actual fluorescent tubes hitting each other over the back and stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's gotta hurt. It's gotta hurt. I'll tell you what, you know who I would never wrestle? Nick Gage.
Nick Gage or
Yeah,
Nick Cage?
Nick Gage is
Oh.
his name.
Jeez.
He's the guy that, if you're squeamish, I apologize. He was in a match, the indie match with John Moxley from AEW.
Yeah.
Took a pizza cutter and cut the corner of his mouth, where your lip is, right here. Cut the corner with the round pizza cutter.
Disgusting.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, which is the hardcore wrestling, and it's no, now my mouth is twitching because I'm thinking of having a cut on the corner of my mouth.
Yeah, right.
I said this earlier. We got Mike Tyson in the 1 and 4. We pulled him earlier in the Naughty Nice 1 and 4. I don't care how much you paid me, Steven, would not take a punch from Mike Tyson.
No, I don't think it'd be worth it. I don't think that'd be worth it.
All the brain damage you would get from getting hit.
Well,
in the face.
time out. You said a punch in the face or just
Face and or head. He's just swinging.
you're taking one clean look?
One clean look.
He's got one shot to blow?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. I can't do the face.
I think I would.
If he wants to dislocate my shoulder, sure.
I think I would rather take a hit from the late Sean Taylor than a punch from Mike Tyson.
No, now that. Well, yeah, you're padded up. That's different.
Which one would you rather do? That's the question.
Being padded up helps, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to do either.
I don't want to do. I don't think there's a
You
lot
think
of.
I'm a kind of guy after that gas station experience that wants to do any of those things? I'd rather go back in the gas station.
Especially after that gas station encounter.
I'm gonna do the gas station. That's my choice.
This is gonna be our urban legend. We're gonna talk about it 5 years from now. Remember that time Steven almost died in the gas station?
It's true.
Craig Crenshaw says I have a friend who is a 6-time world champion in wrestling.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go.
Is he in indie wrestling?
Maybe. I don't know. Craig will have to tell us. Craig also said, I tried to get the breeze so many times. I keep missing. Well, Craig, it's there. Nobody's jumping into it. I saw you play. I was here on Friday when we were going 1 and 4 crazy in the Naughty and Nice.
Right.
When Craig Crenshaw puts his mind to something, it's a powerful, powerful thing. Drew Brees is still there. Still there in the sampler platter 1 and 4. I don't think I've been remiss, Steven. Because we've been so other places. This is just quietly sitting there, by the way. Everyone's like, ooh, look at the diamonds. Look at all these speed flexes. Oh, Mike Allstott, Keenan Allen. These are great lids. I'm not talking it's the bit. Oh, Barry Sanders in the vault, and then boom, this Drew Brees is just sitting there. Is just sitting there in the sampler platter 1 and 4. I'll be honest. Besides the AJ Brown and the diamonds, this might be the second best speed flex we have in the room right now.
That's true. That's very true.
Followed third by the Randy Moss. And I only say this may be the second best lid because not only is it a Charger Saint rip, but look at that visor. Drew Brees actually shows him on the Charger. Shady saying website keeps erroring out for me.
Interesting.
He says, of course, that was in Madison, Georgia. The king of indie wrestling. That's like territory wrestling down there.
I believe you.
Mm-hmm.
6 times though. They're not messing around. They're no longer effing around.
Do you know? Have you ever had someone in the chat say the website was erroring out for them and a fix for that?
I have not.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I have not. But I would just keep at it because I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to sound rude or anything. I don't know if there's anything I can do about it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's kind of a back end host site thing. So maybe like exit out of your browser, give it a second.
Clear the cookies.
Yeah, clear the cookies. I'm not sure.
Oh, the heels. Ah, Craig is saying cookies. Nom 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 nom.
See, my cookies are different. I take cookies. Basketball.
Is that a saying in
Yeah,
basketball?
cookies. Yep. You steal the ball. Cookies.
So, you know what I saw, but I forgot to send you, Steven, on Instagram?
So rude.
Well, I don't know if you
That you
even
forgot to send
liked
it to me. So
That apparently
you never know until you shoot.
Apparently, not Craig Crenshaw. Colin Cowherd
Yeah,
was
I like
talking.
Coward.
He was talking about how the problem with the NBA right now is that he goes, "I'm an NBA guy, but it's boring." Is that true? Is the NBA boring right now? His whole deal was that like every team, like when the Warriors were the Warriors originally, they were unique. Now everyone wants to be the Warriors, and every team is like trying to build the exact same team.
Well, yeah. Why wouldn't you want to build that team?
Mm-hmm.
It's just boring in the sense of the shots that are taken. Sure.
He said there's too many threes.
It's not that there's too many threes. It's.
There's no clanging.
I think
and banging in the paint.
Ron Artest said it really, really good. Well,
Okay.
though, it's the death of the two-way player.
Exactly.
Like, a player might not take a shot because if it messes with their percentage, it's going to cost them millions of dollars.
Yep.
When back in the day, they would just take the shot with no, fear of repercussions.
Shooter's gonna shoot.
Shooter's going to shoot, exactly. So there's just a lot that kind of goes into it. And, a lot of teams have the firm belief that, like, again, if you have 10 shots, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I take 10 threes versus 10 twos, I only hit 5 of my twos and I hit 4 of my threes.
You're getting more points.
I'm getting more points.
Yeah.
So the math is mathing there. But I still enjoy it. I like basketball, so I'm never gonna be sick of it.
Shady saying NBA is terrible. That's why the ratings are low. Hockey is starting to take over.
I don't think that's the case. But
Hockey's fun. I love hockey.
I mean, hockey's fun, but it ain't taking over.
Here's the thing, and whenever I hear Colin Cowherd say this, I'm a Bulls fan, and I'm not as like I follow the NBA, but I'm not like super like junky like I used to be. Like now it's like the Bulls and then anything else that's kind of going on. Whenever I hear Cowherd talk about eliminating the corners, like basically extending the 3-point line
To the
from
out of
arc
bounds
out
line.
to the out of bounds and eliminating the corners, I go, is that really the best thing? Or is then every three just going to be like, okay, let's just Steph Curry time. We're just going to be shooting from the ocean, trying to get threes.
The corner three is the easiest three, though.
Because it's closest to the basket.
It's about as close to the basket as you can get, comparatively to the other one.
There's so much smaller room between that.
Not really.
You won't have just the guy like go stand in the corner.
Because what exactly?
Wait for the kick
that's more about.
Okay.
It always ends up swinging to the guy in the corner, or the guy drives and kicks to the corner.
Yeah.
If that's gone,
Mm-hmm. Now
yeah, maybe someone. Maybe
now it's just a long two.
Exactly. Maybe someone's standing in the corner, but it's just a long two,
Yeah.
and you're much more okay with that, But
How does that like?
that's why they say defense is terrible.
How does-
Defense is not terrible. Ball movement is incredible, and these guys are really, really good at what they do.
How does that change offense though? Because they can't then, if you extend it out to the out of bounds, you can't do like the ball movement you're talking about where they just swing it around the arc.
Yeah,
Where
no,
you'll see teams just like swinging around the arc for
it
the
gives the
open guy.
defense It gives the defense an advantage. Like you can kind of start eliminating spots on the floor. Like if you need a 3 to tie.
Yeah. You know what?
My dad proposed the best rule of all
You
time.
just brought something to my head, but go ahead.
My dad says that when you're
By the
down,
way, Brandon Ingram, naughty and nice 1-4 basketball.
when you're down X amount of points or whatever, in the last minute, if you can hit a 3/4 shot, tie game.
game.
Just ruin some spreads. Just ruining spreads.
Here's the
You
thing.
knew it would ruin some spreads.
It would.
It would just ruin someone's life.
Here's the thing I absolutely hate. College is starting to do it. It's been going on in the NBA for the last few years. I absolutely hate, and I hate that my friends that are basketball junkies are like, oh, but it's just strategy. It's good strategy.
What?
No, it's not. When I have a team, I'm up 3. 20 seconds left. Team inbounds, foul. Go to the line for 2. I hate it. Because
my spread is 3.5.
it's not even that. It's just the fun. Like, I don't want to watch 2 teams trade 2 free throws.
If they make them.
Well, it's like, okay, they make them 1-point game. Then they inbound, foul. It's like, so we're just trading off free throws instead of playing basketball, trying to play defense and eliminate the 3-point shot.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want you to tie the game. Foul. I say this, and my friends disagree with me. You might disagree with me too. This might be an old head thing. When the shot clock is off, if you're up by 3, just 3, if you intentional foul up 3 when the shot clock is off, it's a 3-point. You get 3 foul shots then. You get 3 foul. It counts as 3 foul shots just to eliminate. It's like I just go play some defense and try to stop the guy. Like, you know they're going to shoot the 3 to tie, then draw up the defensive play to stop them. But like you said, too, there's the thing of offenses are so good now to where it's like good
Yeah,
ball
odds are they
movement.
will hit that shot.
Exactly. But it's like, aren't there things defense can do to
No.
like catch up?
No.
Seems like no.
You can foul them and trade baskets with them until time whittles out.
We've eliminated the moments that I loved from my childhood. All right, up 3, they dribble it down, and then like
Yeah, but the shooting percentages were much lower then.
yeah, I
The
get it.
philosophy behind the game was a lot different then.
So
that's the
what
problem
we're
with
saying is the Warriors ruined the game.
I don't think they ruined the game. I
The
think they just-
3-point shot ruined the game.
No, you're taking it as it ruined the game. I just don't think the strategy to combat it has been come up with yet.
Okay.
This takes time.
Offenses.
Things take time.
You're saying
Like-
offenses developed quicker. Like
Yeah.
the offense has changed. The defense hasn't caught up to it.
Okay,
yet.
do you remember the 7-second Suns?
Yes.
Do you remember how quote unquote fast they were?
Yes.
Do you know where they would rank in today's game?
Like 18th.
Dead last.
Okay.
Dead last.
Teams are so much faster.
Exactly. That's what I'm
Like-
saying.
like
The
watch a
pacing-
Pacer game.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's incredible. Like
Mm-hmm.
exactly. So like they were so quote unquote ahead of their time, and they were, but they'd be dead last in today's game.
You're
They-
just talking about pace of play.
Pace of play.
Yeah.
They were so fast. They were dropping 115 a game.
Mm-hmm.
The Bulls score 115 a game. They give up 134.
Yeah.
Like it's just a much different game.
There's no more scores that are like 90 something to 80 something.
Well, the final of the NBA Cup was 97 to 81.
It's just not that it used to be, and maybe I'm going way too far now, 90s, where it's like 90s to 80s was a usual score that you would see. Like if a team hit 100,
But why do you want to watch 90 to 80?
I just want to watch fun basketball.
That why?
And-
But why isn't 90 to 80 fun? That
I'm
means
not
they're missing shots. People are
I'm
fouling.
not saying 90 to 80 is fun. I'm
I wanna
just
see
arguing
points.
about that one situation. I hate it
Okay, that's
because
fine.
it's
You
like
can
that's
argue
not
about this.
basketball.
Okay,
But-
but that's just the way the game.
Do you think defense will ever catch up?
Nope.
Okay.
These guys are all way too skilled.
Nope. Steven just goes, nope. They are way too
Nah.
skilled.
I mean, if you touch the shooter at all in any capacity,
Oh,
I mean, but again, that is a foul.
Don't get.
But
I know, but
I'm
don't
saying
get me
that is a
started
foul.
on the refs.
But I'm saying that's a foul.
Mhm.
Like if you distraught the shot in any capacity, that is a foul.
The refs, the NBA may have the worst officiating in all of
Yeah,
sports.
it's very possible. I'm not going to disagree with any of that. But all I'm saying is, if you throw off the shot, you're gonna, that is technically a foul.
So, question is, where are we gonna go, guys? It looks like we haven't had.
We're gonna do a vault single.
Let's go. I was gonna say we haven't had much of any movement, but that vault sells out. Let's go. Vault sing.
But if you guys want to keep this party going, like keep getting the spots and keep getting the break spots, because that's the only way we can stay on. They don't pay me and Ricky to talk about basketball. I formation.
Tiny.
What?
Tiny. Like
No, they
talk
pay,
basketball, but really let's get it on these breaks.
Yeah.
We do have, if you're into basketball though, maybe you're sitting there, newcomer, you're sitting there, you're like, oh, I'm a fan of basketball. We do have Brandon Ingram, headliner hitting the Naughty and Nice 1 and 4. We have Dominique Wilkins and Tracy McGrady, little T-Mac in the sampler platter, 1 and 4 right now. So definitely got some basketball hits out there for our basketball fans.
Right,
So let's do a vault single, like Steven said. Thank you, Steven. So I'm going to have, let's get it over to here. Tom, Mike, Tanner, Paul, Mike Wilkerson closing it out. What up, Mike? What up, Mike? Mike. Guess what day it is, Mike? Mike. Guess what day it is?
Sunday.
It is Sunday. It's about 9:15. So one box number in the vault is all we need to get the party started here in the vault. Or if you just want to go to the wheel, you can say wheel 2. It's whatever you guys want to do. Whatever you want, that's where we'll go. Whatever box you want, that's where we'll go. It's usually not it's not hard, Steven. They drive the show.
Right.
All right, I think I've clinched. 124.2 to 93.3. I think it's safe to say that going back to the finals, it's been a hot minute. Mike goes, hump day. I like Mike. Mike. Usually the mics that are in chat just go, like, why? Mike Wilkerson plays along with it. Hump day. So one number is all we need. Numbers are scrolling across the bottom. Scroll. So there they are. 1, 3. They're under Steven right now. 9 through 11, 15, 18, 20. Mike goes second timer here. Well, Mike, vault numbers are just coming up. You're in the break. You can call one of them. 1, 3, 9 through 11, 15, 18, 20, 21, 23, 24, 28. Here in the vault. Any of those numbers that you see for the vault, you can call. I'm waiting on the world to change. We keep on waiting. Do you know who sings that?
No idea.
I'll give you a hint. He played
No. Just tell me.
John Mayer.
Thank you.
Steve, I feel like out of everyone here, me and you, when we're together, it's like the odd couple.
Because I have no idea what you're talking about, Ricky.
I like to play games.
That's fine. No,
I like
can play,
the hints.
You can play the games, but I'm gonna have no effing clue.
You can try though.
No. What's the point of trying? I know. I'm not gonna know the answer.
Craig goes, just say wheel, Mike. Just lost my fantasy football semi because Jonathan Taylor and I was on a 13 game win streak. Craig, just say wheel, Mike. We can go to the wheel. He said box 3 in honor of Dale Sr. Well, I know one person who'd like that.
All right. Play the game. I'm gonna surprise you. Whatever game you want to play next.
Okay.
I'll surprise you.
I was just gonna say that I know one person that would enjoy that reference.
Probably.
Colin Rudisil, NASCAR Tuesday.
John Mayer.
That's who sings the song. Yeah.
Yeah. He's
But-
a NASCAR guy.
No, Colin Rudisil. I said
Okay. What about NASCAR Tuesday?
that's why
Oh, and Dale.
Colin would like the box 3 in honor of.
That guy.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about. I was done. I'm done with John Mayer. 7 times around. 1, 2, 3, 4. Already said box 3. We already said box 3, Mike. We're already randomizing with box 3. I like how he goes, okay, wheel. Craig goes, Steven is the odd couple with everyone.
It's true.
How about we copy you guys, put you guys in? How about Mike in the NFC North and South, Tom in the NFC East, Mike in the NFC West, Tanner at AFC North, Paul AFC South, Mike AFC East, and AFC West. Box 3 in honor of Dale Sr. Pour one, well, not pour one out, but raise a glass. Cheers to Colin Rudisil. If you love NASCAR, check out the show on Tuesdays during the day. NASCAR Tuesdays with Colin Rudisil. And
Lots of name
and
drops.
Alex. At first I was like, and Steven, but no.
Nah, that's me
Monday.
tomorrow.
That's Monday. It's a big boy. It's a big boy. And look at that. Oh, okay. How about a little headliner fire? Second time we're seeing this type of Bills lid.
Well, there we go.
But how about give me the fire, O.J. Simpson? Hall of Fame inscription on this bad boy. Craig goes, I just wanted you to say anything.
Fair enough.
O.J. Simpson here in the vault, headliner hit, going to the box caller himself. Dale Sr. rewards you, Mike Wilkerson,
He did.
with a killer in the break room, a killer helmet, O.J. Simpson.
Well done.
I mean, you got it, right?
Yeah, you have to be
You have
cliche
to.
with this guy. Yep, absolutely.
Best-selling book also, I believe, right?
Of all time.
How I Would Have Done It. Right? Isn't that the name of the
I know.
book?
I'm not laughing at you. I always think it's hilarious that this guy had the absolute testicular fortitude to write a book called How I Would Do It.
Yep.
You gotta respect the play. You just gotta respect. He's just laughing in the face of the American judicial system.
Remember, folks,
Like,
if the,
it's hilarious.
if the glove don't fit, you must acquit. Sorry, OJ, I'm not going to keep you on the table. But congratulations, Mike. OJ Simpson in the break room. Beautiful Bills helmet, though. I like the old school Bills helmet with the buffalo on it.
Right?
Oh, that was it. That's the one thing I didn't show off with it, but I can do it the old-fashioned way, Steven, because we do have JSA cert on this bad boy. So the JSA cert coming with it, Mike, going your way here in the break room. O.J. Simpson.
Orenthal.
A white helmet to go with a white Bronco. You know what I kind of wish? Kind of wish he played for the Broncos.
It'd be very fitting.
Because then if it was on a lunar Bronco,
Yeah. You could do it.
white Bronco,
Yeah, you could do it, right?
he says, pack it up. He says, just took a stab as calling box 3. See, Mike gets it. Mike gets it. Mike gets it.
Mike understands.
I just took a stab.
Mike can read the room.
Mike seems like my kind of guy. Bob saying Barkley may do 2,000 yards in 17 games, but OJ did it in 14.
That's true. He ran all over
no
the
one's
place.
arguing that OJ was a
Football
great
player.
talent on the football field. The authentic. So now 4 headliners left in 11 boxes now? Yep. 4 headliners, 11 boxes. Barry Sanders on the Speed Flex. Troy Aikman, Lunar. Donovan McNabb. And don't
T.
tell me T. Higgins.
T. Higgins, yeah. You nailed it.
It's always a guessing game because I literally so I can't lean this way because I can't see anything past the monitors. And me personally, this way, it's
Throw a
like
pivot.
I see only half of the names.
You gotta throw a pivot foot.
I will say this. I know we did it. I know we did it so that Dom, when he produces, we can see him. While we verticaled over there.
That was the specific reason. I don't think that was the specific reason.
Yeah. It was. It literally was.
Okay.
It was because on a Dom and Common show, I can't remember who, Dom said someone in the chat was like, we can barely see Dom over there. So that's why they're vertical. And as a host, I kind of don't like it because there's this bare. It used to be the reps. It was
Yeah.
fine when it's the reps. But then somebody, me, because that's my handwriting, but somebody before put the vault there. And now I'm doing all the leaning and
Yeah.
my back's going to hurt.
You're
after
swaying.
a while. Makes sense, though, because we're like, look at the series we have. Where else are we going to put it? We're loaded here in the break room.
Loaded.
Steven's just looking at me like, what do you want me to do?
No, I get you. I see your problem.
Mm-hmm.
I dealt with it on
Sunday.
Sunday, yeah.
Last Sunday.
Well,
when
yeah,
was
I
in
had
the
to
room.
host last Sunday. Yes.
Aren't you happy I'm feeling better now?
So grateful.
Steven asked me today when he came in, he messaged me and was like,
No.
do you need me to host today? And
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good.
Just wanted to make sure.
I'm good. Mike said he just lost his mind.
It's true. In some capacity, he had to have.
Mm-hmm.
You're not wrong on that front there, sir.
So where else are we going to go tonight, folks? Are we continuing to play? Are we done for tonight? You guys let us know. I need to know. I need to know. Tell me, baby girl, because I need to know. I'll say this.
See, I would have a better chance of guessing that song. I still may not be right, but I would have much had a better
Do you
chance.
know who sings that?
Hold on. I know, but it's no one in the stratosphere of John Mayer. That's what I'm saying.
Close.
It's more in my my realm.
I'm double checking myself.
Neo.
Okay, I was right. I was
not
right.
Neo.
It's not Neo.
Let's see.
It's a guy who his name is 2 first names. 2 guy first names. Both names were former Cub players. Both first basemen.
Answer his question.
What happens if the spots don't fill? Mike, they get moved over to tomorrow. So whatever you're into doesn't fill, moves over. So from tonight, moves over to 12 p.m. tomorrow.
Derek Anthony. Anthony Grace.
That's close. Flip the first one. Flip the names and then Grace. Not
It's not Grace Anthony. Grace Derek.
what was Grace's first name?
Grace Mark is the guy's name.
Mark Anthony.
Oh. Okay. See, Mark Anthony. I don't listen to him, but
Mark
I've
Anthony.
heard of him.
I had a feeling in my head that it was Mark Anthony, and then I second guessed myself. I was like, wait, is it Mr. Iglesias? I was right. It was Mark Anthony.
Is it Mr. Iglesias?
What, Enrique Iglesias?
Enrique Iglesias. Had some bangers.
Now, that's what I call music. Volume 55.
I have to show you.
No
this,
problem, Mike.
I have
We
to show
got
you
you.
this video after. the show, but it's football player introductions in 2045. Have you seen it?
Yes.
Yeah.
When they're talking, yes.
He said I went to Cal, USC,
Yeah. And then
Texas to baseball.
And then Texas to baseball.
Oh, wait,
no, wait. It was the opposite.
It
I
was
went
Texas
to
Cal.
Texas. So here's the deal, guys. I'm gonna put a timer on it. We're 5 minutes. 9:35. If we're not breaking anything, Steven and I are out. And everything gets pushed over to tomorrow. How does that sound, Steven?
That works for me. But again, your orders can keep us on.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Added extra time. I'm putting 5 on the clock. I'm putting 5 on it.
Again, now that's more in my realm. I might get it wrong,
I may get it wrong.
but it's way more in my realm.
Yet again, let me
the other
double
one
check.
I had no shot.
Let me double check that I've got the right artist. Oh, why is this so hard? Yeah, that's what I thought. Luniz.
Loonies, yeah.
Or Luniz. I got 5 on it.
Again, more my realm. My music knowledge is not good.
Do I have to go back to like 90s jock jams? Bule, bule.
No.
Bule, bule.
I mean, I'll have no clue. Unless it's blatantly obvious.
You know the songs they used to play at the old Bulls games. Pump up the jam.
I think Jock Jams plays.
Did you have any of those CDs, or was I the only one?
I mean,
like,
I grew up in Madison, so no, I did
Oh,
not.
okay. Like the Bulls CDs.
Yeah, those
that had
were-
all the like
Those were not
calls on it. And
promoted to me.
Stuff. No, yours were Milwaukee Bucks.
I mean, they didn't have it. They didn't have anything to promote, you know. But
Could you, just the turnaround that team able to do just because they were able to draft Giannis.
yeah, I mean, it comes down to nailing that pick, you know. And they nailed that pick from a treacherous class.
You know what blows my mind? The Hawks were in the position to draft Luka Doncic and traded it.
First of all, Ricky,
They drafted him and then traded him.
they
for Trae Young.
drafted him. They weren't. They weren't in the position. They drafted him and then they trade. I think it was a pre-arranged deal though. So
Mr. Boulay saying, "Who's saying Wooly Bully?" It's from the '60s. It was a jock jam in the '90s. They played it at Bulls games.
it was remixed.
It was on the Bulls CD that I had, like the '96, '97 Bulls CD.
Parties at the UC. Parties at the Yuck.
Party at the Yuck.
At the Uck.
Uck. I'm sorry, the Uck.
Oh, I'm going back to the UC.
You are
Less than 2
very
weeks.
soon to see our boy.
Yeah, to not even watch that team. That's
How many former Taj said he's going to be there?
Taj will be there.
Even though
I'm sure Joakim and Luau will be there.
Well, did
Boozer.
Carlos play with Derek?
Yeah, he was part of the most winning team.
Jimmy ain't coming back.
No, Jimmy might have a game that night.
Well, I mean, Taj has a game, and he's probably gonna. He said he's.
Does he
gonna
have a
be
game
there.
that night?
I don't know. He said he's gonna be there though.
Well, if they don't have a game, then he's
Do
not.
the Grizzlies have a game that night?
You mean the Hornets?
That's right. He's on the Hornets.
He's on the
now.
Hornets. Yeah, they don't care. They're like, yeah, man.
They're not even playing.
Yeah. They're playing, but it's like, please, you can go do whatever you want. You do not need to be
You are
here.
on the bench, good sir.
The only reason he got in was because he was at the UC. Yeah, the Hornets aren't even playing that night. But the
Okay.
Heat are. So the Heat are busy.
I mean, Jimmy can take one game off.
Unless he's in the middle of a trade.
Oh, that's probably why Taj can go. Oh, that is perfect. So the day before, the Hornets are in Detroit.
Wow, that works out nicely.
So Detroit to Chicago. And then on the 5th, the Hornets are in Cleveland.
Yeah, that works out nicely. Sam the Sham and the Pharaohs.
Yet again, though, these guys, I wouldn't be surprised if the Hornets were like, yeah, just take the private jet.
If they have one of those,
Or if Taj is like, I'll just get a private jet.
right? They might not have those.
Mike saying, so Friday night, won the Michael Vick helmet. Tonight, OJ. I'm a Ray Lewis one away from the trifecta. There's a Ray Lewis slab card in the practice squad, Mike. You can fill the trifecta tonight.
That's true.
Or does it have to be a helmet? There's Ray Lewis in the minis as well.
Yeah, you just need to win it, right?
All right, looks like 9:35 is upon us, Steven. Let's see if these gentlemen have done any work. Sadly, I'm seeing a bunch of 8s and 7s and 6s and 4s, but those are 1 and 4, so they don't really count. So, guys, sadly, Mike's saying it's got to be a helmet. Okay, got to be a full-size helmet. So, guys, sadly, Steven and I are going to get out of here. So, looks like we had a great show. Hit of the show for me, Steven. I'm going to take one. Could be one of two. But I'm going to take the Saquon as my hit of the show.
I like the Saquon the most.
That's what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, Dak would be second, but I really like the Saquon Barkley. I'm hoping he breaks Eric Dickerson's record. But you too, Mike. Thank you guys for everything you do. Happy
Appreciate
holidays to you as well. Merry Christmas to you guys out there. Steven, you'll be back in tomorrow with Mr. Rudisil.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Rudisil back from vacation tomorrow?
As far as I know, he's back in.
Okay. I don't know. I'm not his bookkeeper. I don't have.
I'm not either.
Don't have the book. I don't know. You talk to him more than I do, though.
Yeah, but I don't know his schedule.
You don't. You're not his brother's keeper.
No, I'm
Or
not.
his keeper. Thank you guys for everything you do. I'll be next in on Thursday. Steven's back in tomorrow with you guys. Thank you guys for a great show. Let's kill it this week. No pun intended, OJ Simpson style. We got Pump Fake 29. That should be the hot break tomorrow all day long. Thank you guys for a great Sunday. We'll be back. See you tomorrow. Steven Ryan in the building. Have a good day, everybody.